IT support 101. Turn it off, turn it back on. Did that fix it? No? Reinstall it. Did that fix it? No? Oh, I ain't got a clue then.
Don't forget to check the plugs in the wall.
Yeah, I've seen that joke. It's the ID 10T error. Right, I'm probably about to jump down into the other channel in about 10 minutes. Or less if I can help it.
Roger. See you inside.
Yes, see you in a moment.
See ya.
I was titting about with my 303, sorry.
NES Mission version 3 mod list. Okay.
Make sure you take Labarted off.
Yeah, I already did that. I did that yesterday. Took it off all of my lists and
Take what
saved
off,
them.
sorry?
Labarted, however it's pronounced.
Libertad.
Labarted
Libertad.
AIO.
Oh, right. Poop.
It will work without it, but it causes some problems sometimes.
I'll have to come back out and check that.
If you can get in with it as it is, don't worry about it.
It keeps me from being able to zoom in on the map. I think is what the only problem I was having with it.
That is the biggest issue from it.
So Libertad.
Libertad, yeah. Alright, gents, I'm going in. I won't be able to talk while this is going on or it'll crash it, so I will see you inside.
Roger.
See you in.
Hey guys.
Hey, Chef.
Hey, Space.
Hey, Chef.
Meh.
Good evening, Wolf.
Christ, Guns is a sergeant.
Yes, he is.
Sir, yes, sir. Guns got a promotion.
Okay, something's not right. You cannot play edit this mission. It is dependent on downloadable content that has been deleted. JBad Bridge Wood. JBad Bridge Cup Misc 3. Cup Standalone.
Anyway, Gun said wood.
Nez V3 worked for me.
Yeah, that's what I was using.
And I just crashed the graphic adapter, so I gotta close the game anyway.
Well, we'll soon see if mine works. Ooh.
Sound like Murdoch from Gorillas after he got felt up. Ooh. And then promptly woke up from his nightmare.
I do enjoy being felt. By the right group of young women, of course.
Of course.
Living the dream.
So how'd things go by you, Whistler?
Just a lot of rain. More debris to clean up.
I couldn't believe it. It was like almost nothing here.
You were probably just to the south of it then. They said most of the people that were south of Nicole didn't get it as bad because most of the push was to the north.
Yeah, it was. We were just to the south of the eye. I mean, just missed us.
But yeah, like everywhere north, like Cocoa, Daytona, and Smyrna, there's like the beaches were, if they were like fucked up before with Ian, they're like gone now.
Yeah, I seen what happened in Daytona with those, with that
Like
erosion.
Like the dunes are gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, Florida's slowly being reclaimed by the sea. And this is why I live about a good hour drive from the beach.
Well, I'm only about 5 minutes from the beach, but I'm still plenty far enough inland where that's not going to hurt me.
Next year might be different, mate. You might be 2 minutes from the beach.
Yeah, well, next year I'll worry about next year. Right now, the beach is still quite a ways away from me.
It's not happening. It's not happening.
All right, here, see if it loads.
Okay, let's try this again.
Hmm.
Well, armor's loaded for me.
No, it's just kicked me out.
Well, I've got a massive ping now, 108.
What is going on with this?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Keeps kicking me out, and it's really laggy.
Did you uncheck the Libertad AIO?
Yeah.
Did you uncheck the other one?
RKSL thing. Yeah.
Before mission, I just load. If it says that use the Wolfgrim mod list, I literally just drag it, and drop it straight away, and just and load it straight off.
Yeah.
Before every single mission, then you just can't go wrong. Then.
There's something definitely wrong with this.
When I get in there, I'll ask Nez to see if he can help you with it.
Looks like I'm loading in.
Oh, okay, good.
Cheers, Sarge.
Thanks.
I'm having all sorts of issues with this.
Just speak anyways. Hey, I'm a typical officer. You salute me, and I don't have to salute back if I don't want to.
Oh, it's like that, is it?
Yeah. Come here, big boy.
Run away!
But yeah,
Right.
I wasn't sure. I remember you said something about being in the you served, but I wasn't 100%. My mind went blank.
Yeah, I can make Fridays these days. I won't make next Friday. I'm going on a plane somewhere.
Plane to the middle of the ocean. He's gonna beat the ocean. Oh, see, well, still there isn't. Okay, you're going to the sea then, because it's gonna crash in water somewhere. You know how it is. You know, they turn it into a submarine.
Roger. Right. I'm gonna go over to the flag that counts.
Hey, Nez, which is the arsenals
US
that we
flag.
were able to save to yesterday?
You got the UK flag for the UK gear. Arsenals by the US flag is US gear.
Thank you.
If you need reminding guns, you're from the US.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
I like your patch, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'll get me one of them one day.
When you get time, no worries, no rush.
Hopefully, because way till like tomorrow evening. I might have a chance to get on to other server and do some.
Nah, the loadouts didn't save.
Oof.
God damn it! You're supposed to say, God damn it.
Fuck there.
God damn it.
Loadouts not saving their guns. You seem to have issues with your loadouts when you try to save them.
They never save.
No, mine did the
You know what you
same.
should do? You should try
The
running,
uniform that was in
Steam,
the arsenal
and if
last
not,
night
add,
ain't present.
Arma itself as an admin.
Huh.
So
Maybe have an
I've
issue
got
with permissions
a
files.
different
being saved.
uniform with nothing in it. Yeah.
Huh.
Hmm.
Okay.
Well, yeah,
I'll
the
try that next
information on
time.
today was
Because, yeah,
supposed to
it
come in and completely
just
make it,
blanked out.
Yep.
They're all in there, everything that I saved, but I can't select any of them.
Changing on the marksman's rifle.
And mine are all grayed out. Is that my only 995? Oh, shit. All right.
Gotta find my cursor.
Find my little bipod.
Gotta find my cursor. My cursor disappeared off the side of my thing.
That must be Scotland.
Lima Charlie?
Oh, sexy. We have my Beretta. Tried and true rounds, bro. Tried and true.
Contact 50.
Yeah, just take much.
Hey, Nez, are we gonna be blowing shit up or have to worry about air support or anything? Armor?
Not much heavy armor. There's a African Desert Extremists. They might throw some older BTR style equipment and technicals and vehicle-borne IEDs.
So
No
maybe
air
just grab a
threats.
so maybe just grab a disposable stick or two, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, a two AA in it, but just to have it in and make people think there is threats. And watch them shoot down
See,
UN
it's-
aircrafts and cause issues.
It's when you say things like that I
An
get
extra stick in the
concerned.
pack. That'll do it.
Because now I fully expect to see a fucking hind or some other crazy thing.
Well, you might see one, but they won't be engaging. Though. There's two different ways of doing it:
Uh-huh.
ambient
Do-
flyovers and actual attacks.
Do I have
Well,
my
I'm gonna
dock
step
perms?
out for a smoke before we start all this. I won't be too long.
What's that, Whistler?
Do I have my dock perms?
Yeah, if you came in as that, yeah, you got that.
Awesome.
I don't mess with those stuff because after I built my loadouts, they're all set the way they should be.
Excellent.
Take it, Hydra's taking the Husky tonight. Thank you.
Excellent, Slithers.
I'm letting you know now, Hydra's Bagsy and the Husky. Thank you.
Morphine and epi. Add my detector. Diffusal kit.
You got issues, Bridge?
That sounds like a personal problem.
Explains it. He's just falling for Wolf, that's what it is.
I need to go in a different country either way. Yeah.
Where's the pistol ammo, damn it?
You okay, Jackal?
No clue what you're
Yes.
saying.
Speak slower and English.
Strange accent over there.
Yeah.
Hey guys. Hero.
Hey, Space. Space Chef, you still there?
Yep.
Okay. Configuring pylons for another helicopter. Which ones actually work with the laser?
You need to construct more pylons.
Hey, Rich, if you want UK gear, you can grab it here, or if you want US gear, it's over by the US flag.
I'm just the beginning of the mission tonight. I won't have anything to do, so I'm gonna fart around with some new controls.
Well, just some people don't know. I have to come and remind them. Just let them know they have the option. Yeah, it ain't gonna stop it. It's just a flap, like some people's mouths sometimes.
Yeah, well, I've got a mod that will allow, I believe, will allow the pilot to do it, and that's what I was going to fool around with tonight.
Not much, Kevlar.
Yeah, come to the south end of the runway in Zeus.
So, Condor, how you doing?
No,
Well,
that's
I
okay.
do remember you told me during your
it's a
orientation that you
turret
served
mod,
in the Chilean military, right?
TU mod, where the pilot can both
Well,
activate
since today
and
is, I know it's
blaze
U.S.
and do all that
Veterans Day,
stuff.
and it's also Remembrance Day for UK,
That's
but
what
I'm
I'm
also
going
going
to
to
try out
recognize
tonight.
all
Alright.
military members
Haven't
from
tried
other countries
myself.
as well tonight.
Okay.
See, I remembered.
Somebody American that actually served want to give the speech.
Yeah, and it's funny. I remember you, but I couldn't remember Wolf, and I talk with Wolf a lot more. Don't tell him I said that.
I guess Ray could give a speech. Whenever he gets there.
Yeah, I prefer someone who actually served as opposed to my fucking civvy ass. I'm just a son of a squid.
Okay.
And a grandson of a grunt.
Yeah, we have some days available. Right now, Tuesday's being used, and yet again, you're not available Tuesday anyway, so that kind of worked out. Oh, we do have Fridays available until the 21st of December, which is that would be the last Tuesday before Christmas break. So then we have Shepherd was trying to say we don't need to because we got people building. We barely have a lot of builders, so this will give those who are building a little bit quicker break, and plus people that do go away for family events for the holiday gives us that time period, so they don't have to worry about official missions. Just any mission that gets built that someone wants to throw up can be thrown up. So yeah, if you got one built, we just all you have to do is put it in, go find it
So,
in your Steam account.
Space, when I
And,
work
zip
on
it
this
and send
mod
it, and we'll
today,
put this.
if I find it to
Okay,
be
cool.
working and useful, I'll send you a link to it.
Cool. I'm gonna go figure out what's our plan to get to the fog.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
Alright.
If you got your Zeus module down with your Steam ID into it and everything, and you're all set for that, yeah, no problem. All we have to do is we could just put up when there's available time, and nothing is up next Friday, so we do have available for next Friday as well. Yeah, we definitely. Yeah, no problem. No problem. They're supposed to. Unless they change the settings again. But if you got the M136, it's also set to safe. So. Yeah, if it's in safe, it won't show up. It's a weird setting. And disconnected. Ooh.
Let's see what.
Yo. Oh yeah, the temporary bridge is right there where it says bridge is out. It's just, it was originally a wooden bridge, partially of it got ruined during a flash.
Red, you online?
A peacekeeping group put a temporary bridge in before things got too hostile, and haven't dealt with it since. And they never even marked it. They just told us it's right where the bridge is out. It's going to be a very sketchy little bridge, but it's easy to drive over. I've done it with all the vehicles, so I know it works. Just don't go into the gully. Which one's that? Oh, the Spectre, yeah. Yeah, I think they're 5.56 standards from all. They get blown up the same way anyways, if I wanted to. Then they lose it. Wait, I don't know why you're complaining about the Husky. It's built American-built equipment. They get blown up the same way anyways. Yes, because people weren't hearing me when they were running by me. Yeah. L-129, U.S. built rifle for the UK service.
Hey, Rich. Good. All right. How's things?
Jekyll.
Hello.
Yeah, US gears here, UK gears all over there.
Yeah, I was seeing which one I preferred first.
No problem. Just
Cheers,
can't cross. Make sure you definitely your uniform isn't available because it's basically you're naked. So you'll see that when you go through this stuff. But yeah.
Yeah, copy that, mate.
Yep. I just like it when people, oh, nothing's going to bad happen in the first few minutes, and all of a sudden it just gets slaughtered.
The only people who've ever said that knows that people who haven't met you.
Yeah, we will be tonight. Tonight's briefing might run a little longer anyway, so the way I have it built anyways, you have plenty of time to do trigger stuff.
Mr. on 5-0. Yo.
Right, where's that first RPG guy at where I can hit the very first vehicle I see coming at me? RPG.
Well, if you're volunteering.
IDs.
As I said, if you're volunteering, welcome to it.
RPG.
Yeah,
oh,
the nod
where's
is
that
yours.
SBG9 truck
And
at? I
may
can't
God have
remember. I
mercy
put
on your soul.
Put one around right through the convoy. Just watch all the vehicles blow up.
Run or drive.
Well, Green Cube been spared from point today. Apollo has volunteered. Hey Naz, which Vic is mine?
The beautiful LAV-25 that has no Top Gun and just a 240 on it.
That's better than nothing.
It's the command vehicle. Yeah, it's nothing. It's just
That striker looking thing there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 8-wheeled vehicle. It's just a vehicle, command vehicle. You do have 4 fortifying tools in there, so you will have to distinguish that to who you would want to build your fob. So that will be you determine that at the fob location.
I don't even know what we're doing yet, so we have to go down to this fob location and build one?
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming we're in preparation for somebody to assault us and test our defenses, huh?
Oh, yes.
Joy.
Well, you'll get more in there at the brief, so yeah. Just basically, you just have to figure out how you want to build the fob, because that location where the flag is marked is the commander's telling us where we need to build it. We don't have any other discussion, but how you build it, it's up to you.
So how many Vic have we got to handle?
It's basically straightforward. They got the road marked all the way up to it.
So is it friendly lines to the south?
Somewhat friendly. You see those towns with the medical symbols in them?
Mm-hmm.
Those are doctors that are here on volunteer work doing like Doctors Without Borders type stuff.
Just confirming Hydra's rear Vic.
And, well, there will be objectives there, plus the castle object to the east.
Hydra Alpha, yeah, looks like you can have the rear Vic.
Copy.
And Artemis will be the front Vic.
That's it.
Over that area, that area is also a doctor area. That castle-looking item is actually a ruined building. That medical building that's right next, that's on that marker is destroyed. It's part of the map.
Yeah, I'm
Hey, there are guns. What should we? What should I take?
Definitely for that north and west.
Where are you?
Alright.
I'm over near the flag and the arsenals.
Alright, what's it
Some resistance along the way.
Dim Light's joining as well, so he'll join us today too.
Just come on in, whatever you feel like coming in as. I pretty much need everything.
Overdo it because of the frame.
All right.
Been in here for like an hour or so. Watch the frames start to go up, drop, and I barely have added anything.
Somebody's aggressively typing.
I can hear
Condor.
Hey, Whistler.
Hmm.
So I guess we're taking 2 trucks with each platoon.
I'm taking all vehicles are going.
Oh yeah. So Alpha takes 2 trucks and the hotel take 2.
Trustworthy drivers, whoever wants to take the wheel.
Yes.
I mean, all these vehicles, you get your respawn vehicles, all those need to go because the ammo truck on the right is U.S. military equipment. The BAF container truck is the BAF equipment that will need to be dropped off. There's some special stuff inside of that will be discussed later at brief. But all these vehicles have to make it to the fob.
Roger.
So it was forward and rear guard. Gotcha.
Yeah. There's going to be only scattered resistance. Easy gun shit can take care of them. Should need a stop for it. Trigger time, especially how it was the little mission.
Hey, Lord.
Yeah. As long as the
You know that this side is the British and the other side over there is the American stuff, right?
Okay, so we're doing American, are we?
You can do either one, do British or American, but these are British and those over there are American.
Yeah, you can choose
Is
either one you want.
Hades American or are they British?
I think we're a combination of both, so I think it's a
whatever way you feel
personal
Yeah.
choice.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Just you get 2 different sets of gear. Some people
what
prefer
beaches
certain.
Absolutely.
What map is this? This is Chongo, right?
Chongo.
Chongo, yeah.
I like the dunes. They're gone. Like totally washed away. Gone. It's sad, really.
Yeah.
But this is why I don't live on the beach. Or anywhere near the coast, for that matter. Actually, I'm probably in just as much flood danger because I live about 2 miles from the St. Johns River.
And I asked if you're okay. You
It's
were
the biggest river in this side of the state.
right in front of me, disappeared.
Yeah. When we moved to Missouri, we bought a spot that's kind of.
I just it's everything is laggy.
Yeah, it is a little bit laggy because I've been in here and watching the frame rates go.
So you're a nice island in the
build
middle
up
of the
pretty good, then
adventure
all of a sudden
if it ever
it
does
tanks
flood,
for
huh?
some reason, then builds up. So
There you go. Did it again.
yeah.
Oh no, it's not
Yes,
like an
not
island.
only you, so everyone. So you want to drop your
Well, I'm
frame,
saying
your
it'd
view
become
distance
more.
down to about 2,500, if that, a little bit less. That
Yeah,
will
I'm-
help you.
That's okay. Florida's soon going to become a map of island chain.
Yeah, I had to do that to myself, and it still tanks sometimes, but I don't know. It's just the map. It's a little buggy lately. Needs an update.
I'll just see if I can. I'll go and sort my loadout out quickly.
Yep.
Hey, Pritch.
Yeah.
The 2 arsenals on the right are British, and the 2 on the left are American.
Yeah, roger that.
I think you go with British because that's what he is.
No, I just wanted to let him know if he knew that they were different. So.
Yeah, he was here when I was telling people, and he had a disconnect issue.
Okay. The heck is that on your arm?
The Homeworld Security.
Oh, where'd you get that?
I built the. We have the BI units thing now, so.
I need to shoot shit today anyway.
Dungeons finally made.
I'll send you a link, guys.
Never found out Conroy.
Yeah, I'm already in that. I'm just talking about the patch. I like it. It's cool.
Send for Hydra. There is a hotel
If you,
not in
if
yet.
you set the BI in the
Copy, Hydra. I've started marking on map the convoy order. Just to clarify,
animated series.
a few hundred meters
HWS, it will come up.
on the right. If
Oh,
you
is
could
that how
also
you
add
do
your
that?
input that would be great.
Yeah. So at the moment,
You can have up to 3 units you can be part of.
This will
And you just have to click on
be
which one you want to wear.
Hades, I assume, and then Hydra.
Oh, okay.
But outside of that, you just gotta remember that if you click on one, it will be the same one for the next mission. So I'm not
Right.
worried. I like it.
It's also very sparkly on this map.
I mean, it is.
Hey, I was looking at that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just seeing if anyone's.
Spartan Alpha.
Send.
Why do you want to be in the convoy? In the center?
That's the
sounds
plan.
sparkly and
Still got a
sparkly.
briefing yet.
It is nice. The stars sparkle.
We're at 8 minutes past 7. Are we going to do a briefing?
Yeah, well, people are still trying to connect. Well, you see, I dropped in at the hour mark, and only 2 people jumped, and until like literally the halfway mark, then people started showing up. It's like,
Is all command here?
think so.
Then we can
So-
start.
We're gonna
Most
do
of
the
the troops
briefing
can
right
catch
here.
We'll do a brief right here. Got a little special thing before we do a.
Leads
full
rally
mission
for briefing.
Roger.
Is it worth doing the briefing before doing the special thing, or to give
Do the special
the
thing,
people
then
that
do
you're
the
going to do the
briefing,
special thing
then-
for chance to get in?
Do the special thing before. That way, if anyone's still trying to connect in, they'll at least hear the mission.
Spartan all leads. Rally for briefing.
On my way.
Briefing time, guys.
Briefing time, guys.
When LMG,
Privates can get a
guys.
field brief, the ones that are late. As long as the command.
Whatever you're comfortable with, bro.
I mean, I don't know if you can do it with days. If that works. It's just a fun way of bringing like 5 vehicles to a place.
Hellcat, have we been formally introduced?
Yeah. Briefing, boys, briefing, guys.
I'm ready.
Cough in the Hellcat.
He's got his mouth open ready.
Sorry, I didn't see you behind me.
Lord,
Busy to unzip. Alright,
Oh,
is everyone here?
Let me touch
If you weren't introduced, we are now. I like
I was
this.
just getting moist. Where'd you go?
Alright, quiet up, guys. Welcome. Today is a special day. In the US, it is Veterans Day. In the UK, it's Remembrance Day. For tonight, I want to recognize some of our veterans from both US and other countries. I know Stu Part's here. Guns. Red is not here. Ray is not here, but they are veterans as well. Rich are US veterans. Rich, Hellcat are UK vets that are here today. The ones that are not, and we have Gan here, also UK vet. The ones that are not here are Rats and Davros. They are vet as well from the UK. I also want to recognize Condor. He is a veteran from Chile.
You missed me.
Wolf, you? I don't know. Yeah. And
yeah,
also
and Swiss militia doesn't
miss you
really
too.
count.
But I want to thank anyone else that I have not known that was in the service. Thank you guys for your service to your country. And for remembrance, if anyone has someone for the UK that wants to announce a name for remembrance for today, speak up.
I'd like to make an announcement for my dear departed grandfather, who was a veteran of World War II. And if he hadn't tucked his arm in before he was diving for cover, that MG42 round would have taken him in the heart instead of in the arm, and I wouldn't be standing here today. Thank you, Marty. Semper Fi.
Yeah.
Wait, no, Semper Fi. He's fucking Army. What am
Yeah.
I? Always I'm a civilian. Ignore me.
Yeah. Sergeant Baz Barwood, who, when I met him in 1997 at RAF Bryce Norton, christened me as Mavis. I don't know why. Baz was a fucking epic bloke, and he died in 2008 in the middle of an IDF attack in Basra Air Base in Iraq. Paradua, brother, I know you're up there watching and laughing your tits off at me.
Excellent. Anyone else?
Private Norman Spencer of the Royal Northampton Fusiliers was captured before Dunkirk by the Nazis. Spent just about all of the Second World War in prison camps. Tried to escape many times and was a complete pain in the arse for them. But he got back to. He was involved in the death march back to the Kiel area from Poland, and had to find his own way back to the UK. married his nurse in 1946, who turned out to be my grandma, which is great. And then went AWOL because he got called up for Korea. But yeah, sadly died when I was a little lad. Basically, the Germans had fucked with him in the in prison camp. But there you go.
So,
Thank you.
anyone else?
Yes, Marty, please don't kill me for misquoting your branch of service. Sorry, Jaja.
All right, if no one else, take a moment of silence for those who have lost life, even in battle, after battle, or in struggling today. Take a moment of silence. Alrighty, quick mission brief for you guys. Check your map. We are going to take all these vehicles northeast of our current position to the nice little black flag that says Fob Hope. Yeah, I know. Quickly say it wrong. Be Bob Hope, but you can make it funny. Our forces leaders want us to build a fob here to defend the area. Chongo has been in an increase of violent activities to some uprising of political issues. We are to help to stabilize the area. We're building a fob for UN forces to take over. They are currently gathering themselves because they were not prepared for this, even though they were informed of instability in the region. While there, you'll be building. OC Whistle will give out 4 of the fortifying tools to who he will designate to build the fortification area. He'll build. Rescue will provide security and possibly be dispatched to secure some doctors in nearby towns. Due to the unrest, they will need to be secure because they are Western doctors. We wanted to pull them out before things get uneasy here. So in the meantime, be on guard. Enemies will probe. They are known to use vehicle-borne IEDs and suicide vests. And they are civilians in those towns where the doctors are. So watch yourselves. Any questions?
Yes. Do we have any friendlies out there other than us with arms?
Just us, and of course the doctors we need to secure. Those are the only full friendlies we know of.
They have no armed security at all?
None.
Okay, so anything with a gun that's not us, light them up.
Question.
Yeah, go ahead.
IEDs, mines, they are expressly vehicle borne?
There possibly are some planted mines in areas, so watch yourselves. But they are strictly like using vehicle-borne IEDs and suicide vests.
Copy.
Wolfgrim question.
Go ahead, Wolf.
Can you say probe again?
You want to probe you?
Can't believe you.
Special question.
Go ahead, Space.
The explosives vests. Do we have details how they will look like? Do they
We do not
hide them, or will they be apparent?
They'll be hidden. We do not know they're a suicide vest. But we do know they're not strapping them to civilians or anything, so they will probably be armed and try to full force get close.
Okay, clear.
So if it's a gun, so if he has a gun and it's gunning at you, shoot him, especially.
They got a gun, shoot them. They go boom, well then you know. They go boom, and you go dead, then you were too close. And they won't be picked up by a mine detector, so don't even try to get close to anyone.
Alright, and they can explode after their own death, I'm guessing?
They are, set to dead man switch. When they die, they will blow up.
Oh, so basically the body's on the floor, I don't need to worry about.
No.
Question.
No. Yes.
Apart from that, do we need to double tap the enemy?
Probably be best. Double check.
Copy.
They don't seem like if they go down kind of funny and they don't seem to drop their weapon properly, yeah, just probably double tap on the head.
Always be certain.
certainty.
I would highly suggest it as we had a few get back up.
Any other questions?
DM.
Yes.
The explosive vests, are they going to explode on gunshot?
They explode
Only
when they
after
die.
dead. When the person is confirmed the body dies, they let off the dead man switch and it will blow up. But if they get close within the range, they will set off automatically.
So we can aim for the body.
Yeah, you can aim for the body, aim for the head. It's just when the moment the body stops, they die. Dead man switch goes off.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so they can't explode themselves.
Yes,
If
they
they're
can
close.
explode if they get
They
too
can
close.
if they get to their target.
Alright,
can
so I thought
willfully
they only
touch
had
off.
the Darkman switch then, but alright. Then no.
Yeah, there are...
Essentially, when you're holding a dead man switch, all they have to do is let go of it physically. Or if death makes them let go of it, it's going to be a voluntary thing.
Either way, if you let them get that close to let them get off, set it off, you probably deserve to be blown up.
Yeah.
So which means no blowing through any contacts, sweep and clear. Keep them at distance. Report any vehicle contacts immediately over the radio. Warn in cardinal directions or compass bearings if you have them. The more precise, the better.
Special question.
Yes.
So in case of contacts, convoy hold?
Correct.
Okay.
Do we
Any other
have
question?
a convoy radio channel?
5-0.
I gotta be on 5-0 then.
Any other questions? Not? Good luck. And good
Mount up.
speed. And
Hey, Don, can I get that scope?
Where we going, guys?
You can get your.
I got to figure out which vehicles we're taking first. Lord, what did you come in as?
That's the right scope for me.
I'm LMG.
Where are you?
Alright, dim light, what are you?
Rich.
I grabbed LMG because I grabbed Lord's
Would you mind,
loadout.
if you want,
Okay,
if you
no
wanna do me a
problem.
favor, if you wanna
I
drop
want
that
you
in my
two to
pack,
go
we can
blue.
go grab another one out of the arsenal because it's not in the U.S. arsenal.
You're going to have to ask Nez. Part of
Alright,
they don't mix.
so Lord will be your battle buddy.
Sweet.
And
Nez,
Pritch, you stick with me.
Nez, can I get one of those?
Roger that.
yeah,
I'd come in at 80 gunner.
Loadout, you won't have
Roger.
it. Just have to get someone from get out of the UK and drop one.
I came in as 2
Nez,
IC, so I
what
guess
vehicle is?
guns or medics as well.
What vehicles are Hades taking?
I do have a surgical technique, so I guess I'm a medic. Maybe. I don't know if they should turn it off or not.
Nez?
Yo,
What vehicles Hades taking?
Hydra?
take any of the other vehicles needed. You
Set.
do need to take hotels.
So, yeah.
Tomb vehicle, though.
We
You need that to respond.
taking.
Okay,
any
which
else
one is it?
for the
Hotel?
survey
Okay.
already loaded?
Yellowish flag, you can't miss it. It's a Humvee.
All I know is we need to
Rich,
take every
point that
vehicle.
scope.
One ready.
If you could load an arsenal, might as well.
West.
Okay, we got a yellow Humvee and a one of the trucks.
Humvee, you say?
Yeah. That's our respawn vehicle, the Humvee. And I believe it's our arsenal.
You need to take a truck, yeah?
Okay, inside the Humvee.
Yeah, which one you want to take?
Either of the SVs is alright.
Alright, grab it, I'll go with you.
Roger.
Alright, me and Pritch will be in the other vehicle.
Alright, fellas.
No, Pritch, you driving.
Lineup is.
I need to
simple
be on the
down.
radio.
Copy, where do you want us in
Alpha
convoy?
forward. I'll line up behind them. Then hotel.
We are second from last, I believe.
Alpha copy. Forming up.
Copy,
For
second from
reference,
last.
Spartan is in the 8-wheel.
Hydra should be behind us.
Spartan, Hydra, all aboard.
Who's driving your vehicle, Lord?
That'd be me.
Okay, yeah, you go ahead of us.
Hey, firm, stand by.
What are you in?
We're in this one just pulled out in front. Yeah, you're right in front of us now. Go ahead.
So who's gonna drive the other truck?
I don't know, dude. I'm just following orders and shooting shit today.
Yeah, you guys are going to be in that truck, and we're in the one right behind you.
Copy.
And then Hydra should be behind us.
Hold on, Hades.
Keep an eye. If one of you guys got a mine detector?
Whistler Nesm 55.
Negative.
Alright, well, we're towards the back of the line
we're
anyway.
forming up past the gate.
I am the mine detector.
Jens, wait till the trucks get ahead of you.
What?
You're supposed
Who
to be
keeps-
behind Spartans, Vic.
Who keeps running in front of us?
Whistler. They're missing one truck. Someone needs to take the other British repair truck. That one's not have a driver.
We need one more driver for one of these Vics.
You might want to give orders exactly what we're supposed to be doing in respect that what the order from the convoy command, what the order is, because I mean we just heard it from guns. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah, and I was going just by the map, because if you look, the convoy order is on the map right next to the airfield.
The fuck's the airfield?
Where we're starting from.
Oh, okay. All right. Hey, you might want to.
Alright, Hotel, let Alpha get in line.
Yeah.
Spot on Alpha, stand by, we're forming up. Trucks move ahead of the Land Rover that's situated by the gate.
APC.
Spartan,
Hydra. Up, but we're waiting for Spartan.
Yeah, we're waiting for everybody to get in front of us that's supposed to be in front of us.
Spartan Hydra.
Send Hydra.
What spacing do you want the vehicles to maintain on the road?
Standard convoy spacing should do. I'd say at least a good 50 to 75 meter gap.
Got that, Fritch?
Hello, Spartan. Should be next.
50 to 75 meter spacing.
Alright,
Roger.
convoy, we're in formation. Proceed as planned.
I got my mine detector up as well.
Yeah, me too.
Lead vehicle proceeding. Lead vehicle passing waypoint 1.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about calling in either, because it's just going to be the first and last vehicles to call in the waypoints.
Rivik, waypoint 1.
Lead Vic, waypoint 2. Confirmed, Lead Vic.
Yeah, that spacing right there is perfect.
Roger.
Lead Big Holding, we have contacts from. Any of you Hades boys on 6-5?
A firm convoy hold, Alpha move up. Spartan is moving up to support.
Roger, I'm on 6-5.
Hey guys. We don't have hotel tonight, do we? As far as I'm aware.
Yeah, how many guys you got?
Vehicles out of the firing range.
7.
We got 4.
Copy. We'll see if we can figure out what's going on when we get there.
Pushing through.
Copy,
Hey,
pushing through.
Rivik pushing through.
Yeah, just push through, Rich.
Roger. I'll need to set my radios up properly at some point.
I don't know why the fuel trucks are sitting there. They should be moving.
Vehicles are outlined. Is that one of yours?
All right, hold up. Better stop. Hold up. Stop.
Convoy hold. We've got vehicles out of line.
Honestly, this is a kind of a clusterfuck at the moment. We're just south of waypoint 3.
Alpha, contact report.
Contacts are down. We're reforming convoy.
A firm, moving up. Reestablish convoy.
Yeah, it's a bit ambitious.
Spartan Alpha, still some contacts. No.
Really should not be stopping.
No, we shouldn't.
A firm, do you require support?
Fair enough.
Negative. It's just a single or 2 contacts.
Well, then why are we stopping?
Artemis to clear that.
I don't get it.
That's something that blew up. Yeah, it looks like a car or something. Maybe an ID car. I'm not on 50 on purpose.
Actually, 50's real quiet at the moment.
Really?
Yeah.
What's channel 50?
I'm not hearing anything on. All I'm hearing is you.
Yeah, I'm not hearing anything on 50.
Good check. Ready to check 6-5.
Good check.
Radio check 5-0.
5x5, 5-0.
North of the contacts, we're reforming.
For some reason I'm hearing chef.
Yeah, that's on 5-0.
Yeah, I don't even have that set.
No, that's the truck. That's the truck radio, the vehicle radio. When you're in here, you'll hear all of them.
Nice.
Spartan in line, passing waypoint 3.
If we come under contact,
Convoy
I'm just going to peel off.
Yeah.
Rear Vic, waypoint 3.
Hopefully the opposite side to the contact.
Artemis, let's move out. Artemis, set speed 40. Lead weapon 4. Artemis, set speed 30.
Slowest convoy ever.
Yep. Yeah, you weren't here for yesterday's training for this, were you?
No.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ended up, I was one of the gunners on the vehicle behind us, except we were on the lead.
Confirm.
And Nez was out there with a Dragunov.
Alpha, say if you require reinforcements. Alpha, copy.
And this I don't get, because yesterday we were supposed to push through all of this.
Yeah, that's standard British Army doctrine. Is
suspected fire coming from the north.
Light
Context
vehicles
of
will push through,
3030.
and the heavies engage.
Yeah.
Also northwest. Please instruct your drivers to shut off your engine when not in use.
Alright, shut the engine off.
Vehicle is off.
Roger.
I'm watching in third person at the moment, so I can see.
That's the only way I can drive. I can't drive from inside the cab.
No, I don't know how Cap does it. It's fucking impossible.
Yeah, I know. I always use third person. Way easier.
Fire from appears to be what looks like some sort of
Plus
villa
you can
just
keep
over
an
the
eye out.
Enfilade. 039.
Yeah, exactly.
Alpha copy. Artemis advancing slowly to contact.
I feel kind of useless. We're just carrying the furniture.
I know somebody will buy all of this.
Convoy resume slow advance.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Alpha copy.
Make more out of this than you will out of Bitcoin.
See, that's what I gotta have a talk with Joe about. How you doing, Lord? Everything okay?
Button Alpha,
Yep,
still some
just
contact
waiting
northeast.
to move. Glad we didn't get ambushed there.
Yeah, no kidding. I don't know what's going on. Yesterday's practice, we did not stop for contact. We drove through.
Visual 3030. Tango down.
I am very close to breaking protocol and just going.
Alpha copy.
Nah, don't.
No, I know.
Artemis set speed 30.
Damn these two I see.
Button Alpha, we still got contacts northeast.
Yeah, but we're not going to stop for every shooter, are we?
Alpha, I would like you to do a soft dismount and begin
We'll never
clearing
get there
that
if we
small
do.
village over there to make sure it's clean at our backs.
Alpha copy.
Hades, I'd like you to move up and support. Hydra, continue rearguard action.
Copy. What should be happening is we should be blowing through. Apollo and Artemis
Why are we
engage.
moving up? Hey, Lord, he just called us for support? We don't have
I
any.
didn't hear shit.
We just got called up for support. We're driving the furniture, for Christ's sakes.
Yeah, we don't have a big enemy now. Whoop.
That's the Husky behind us.
Spartan Hades.
Dude, we don't have the men, or what? Like, what do you want? Support what? How?
We have absolutely no weapons here. You called us up for support. We're driving the furniture.
Hey, firm, who among you in hotel has a mounted gun?
It's so
That
like
would be Hydra.
Guns, we're gonna go head up for 059 and set up on that ridge.
Support Hades, continue rearguard action. Use your own personal arms if you have to.
Copy.
Hydra moving into the system. Hades, one of you guys, could you just keep your eyes out rear?
Advise
you rig
Stay rear. I'll keep my eyes to the rear.
Looks like the convoy's moving again, bud. Alright, Dim, let's get back in.
Roger.
Hey, Pritch,
Yes.
can you say Fuster Cluck?
I can. This is a complete Charlie Foxtrot.
Yes, it is.
Let me appear clear.
Come back towards you.
Mounted.
Hey, firm.
Copy, Lord.
Hydra.
Send.
Yeah,
we
let
have
Lord
a-
get in between.
We have a factory complex directly ahead of us along our line of advance.
A firm.
Well, on the bright side, at least we're not QRF.
Yep.
That makes a change.
Hydra Alpha, let us know when ready to move.
A firm. Go.
Oh man, be glad there's no artillery or RPGs out here right now.
Artemis, move out.
Oh, I'm thanking my lucky stars, because Inez would be bombing the hell out of us.
On that note,
He'll be good. Don't go too far off these roads either, because there's mines.
oh yeah,
Convoy hold.
Oh God, here we go again. Alright, I'm keeping an eye on our rear end.
Spartan Alpha.
Send it.
We have contact on the road 015 about 300 meters engaging.
Hydra, what's the move? Port on the fire station, brother high.
was that a message for Hydra?
A firm.
Send again. Yeah, we're about halfway there.
Belay previous command. Convoy reassemble.
Yeah, about halfway.
Rename the mission. It's very useful.
Go and ready.
Alpha set, ready to move.
On your go.
I think that's Wolf.
It is.
Artemis, convoy speed 40. Spartan Alpha, eyes on civilians at the gas station.
A firm convoy hold. Spartan is going to see about that civilian.
Oh, Christ, not again.
Yep.
Civilian ignored Spartan's commands. Watch for any lone wolfers. Reassemble convoy.
Alpha copy.
Ah, good boys. They got the husky up on the hill.
Yeah. Yeah, I seen that.
Atrocity, sir.
Alright, Alpha, move out.
Yeah, it looks like we got a mass grave there.
Yeah. Whoops. Some Jundee nearly had a 6-ton truck through the front door.
That would have been inconvenient.
Oh yeah, I'd love to see the accident report. Sergeant Pritchard was beeping his horn and lost concentration.
I'm keep doing 360. I keep looking out for friggin' IED carriers.
Yeah. Same here. I'm trying to keep an eye out and drive.
And some of these damn bushes look exactly like combatants with weapons.
Yeah, there's a couple of times I look behind us and it's like, is that someone?
Yeah.
This is not an accurate approximation of a British Army lorry either, because by now it would have overheated and blown up.
Convoy, yes. The fuel
I don't think the U.S. would have fared any better.
Civilians themselves may be
Now,
under
by now,
torture.
you and I would have been sat at the side of the road waiting for the Renu to turn up to
Not
recover
shoot
us,
any
having
of
a
them so we
brew.
don't make more enemies while we're here.
Alpha copy.
Whilst the locals laughed at us.
Ludwig passing for 1.9.
Alright. We're almost there.
Spartan Hydra.
Then.
Reference map just south east of Fob Hope marked security post. Request permission for us to set up forward security there when we get to the fob.
Whoops.
Just have a look at the
Don't know
lay
what
of the
happened
land. We'll pass out some fortified tools. and
Nothing at all. We'll cut that out.
Absolutely.
Copy. Rivet, waypoint 9.
Oh, fuck.
Spartan Alpha mine.
Yeah, you get the joy of crossing a downed bridge.
Do not wander off the bridge.
Fantastic.
A-firm 1 by 1 over the bridge for safety.
Oh, you didn't beat back.
Speed 10.
You got this, Pritch. It's easy.
Roger that. Oh, good lord.
Spot on Alpha.
Send Alpha.
We're at FOB location, dismounting and setting up the perimeter.
Affirm, designate 2 of your men for construction. And Spartan, come to Spartan's Vic when ready.
Alpha copy.
Convoy, we have reached destination. Assemble around the center line of the FOB designation area. Set up vehicles with
good
job. Weapons to the north and east. Cover the road.
Wounded.
Hotel, send 2 more of your men for construction.
Yeah, could you do some aid on me, please?
You got hurt? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I don't know how.
Pritch?
I know. How the hell did that happen? I didn't do anything. I haven't done anything.
I'm giving you some blood.
Lord.
Guns, you want us to move up to where the FOB location is, or you want, or what?
I thought we were waiting for everybody else. We were going to follow them in. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not listening to 50.
Wait, 1 Alpha. I'd like to have leads on my position at the Spartan.
Wait, 1.
Alpha copy.
Hydra copies.
Hades copies. They want all the leads up by Spartan's vehicle.
Copy, that'd be you.
Yeah, that means us, Pritch.
Roger.
Alright, you know what? Just leave the truck right here. We'll walk over there.
Just have 2 of your guys come over here and grab a fortify tool.
Rob, yeah, I've got 1 of them coming. He's already working on it.
Alright, probably want to build some checkpoint fortifications along the road on the north end. It's just a nice little stopgap. In other words, and try to use a lot of this flat terrain to build sandbags around.
If you check your map, is that so there's we've got some shacks over there on the road and some high ground up there, which would be very nice locations to have like scouts. Maybe we might want like kind of Hades or something, because they've only got 4 guys to go and take one of them.
That might be a good observation point, the one on the southeast.
Yes, because that's 7-2, and then the one on the road on the west, that's where the shacks are. So I was thinking if you wanted me to take Hydra up there, we'll leave obviously the guy for the engineer, and then we can dig in on the actual road itself.
Alright, I just second what's calling.
Alright, so where do you want Hades?
Be advised, you do have 2 heavy machine gun to be used for defensive, plus a mortar crate and a mine crate inside the container, bath container that was delivered at your location.
Thank you for the good news. Overlord, out.
So we've got 2 heavy static guns.
Packing you, Pritch.
I still like the idea of having a fortified western defense, because that big curve of the road is just perfect ambush point for us to have a main.
There's buildings up there.
Alright, you good.
I volunteered
Thanks,
to
Mike.
take
Somebody unload
the
that
Hydra
truck.
up there. We'll probably go and
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just,
Alright, so good. So we want to establish a motor pool for these trucks somewhere here in the middle, and put sandbags around them so they don't take too much casual fire.
we're at grid 053070. We're digging trenches, putting up the LMGs.
Actually, no, we'll leave it
Copy.
here, but we'll take our gun truck.
Be with you in a minute. We're just working it out here.
I definitely want at least 1 HMG watching that western flank.
Alright, we'll take, yes. Or do you want us to take the vehicle and the HMG, or just the vehicle?
Take both so you have the extra cover if you
Where
get
do we
ambushed.
say the others are? In the bath trucks.
Might be a good idea to stick the truck by that
Yeah,
big
just start
antenna
looking
behind
in
us.
them.
Oh God. They didn't.
Nice barrier line there on the east.
This big crate.
Yeah.
I'm going to move the truck over by the antenna over there out of the way.
Okay, go ahead. Crinkle.
What's that?
Where does he want Hades? He didn't say anything.
We're good here.
I will. If you check the map on the southeast, you see Hill 79 up there. That would probably be a nice place for you guys to go up and get some eyes out.
The entrenching
I
tools
don't
are
see Hill 79. I see 72 and 7. Yeah, 72.
We really need to get these fortified tools out to get some proper sandbags and readouts for the HMGs.
Where it says security post?
Yeah.
Roger.
That should give you good eyes of anything coming in from the southeast and north, you know.
Alright, so you want all the Hades up there, right?
Yeah, you take Hades up there, I'll take
Right.
west, and then Alpha can deal with the construction.
Okay, good enough. I got it. Okay, guys, look at the map.
Spot on Alpha. Put mobiles east.
Alright, the southeast where it says security post. We're going to set up there on top of that hill.
Confirm defensive formation in front
Copy,
of the
pulling
trucks
out here.
east side. Everyone dismount. I need at least
I'm
one
just
gunner
waiting
in
for
every
Pritch and
mounted
then I'll
vehicle.
join you.
Prepare.
Copy, ma'am.
Roger. Roger, Pritch, let's get moving.
Who's got eyes on?
It's coming from the northeast, by the sounds of it.
Northeast.
Be advised, seeing some of these foot mobiles coming from the east heading north for what appears to be a flanking action.
Should we move the truck up there?
Nah, leave the truck there.
To the firing line, you may get hit.
That's just a cargo truck. We don't need it for anything. Although Law took his vehicle, but I think they have a weapon, so. Or maybe not. Yeah, they're up there already.
Digging in, boss.
Roger, we're almost there.
Hades, you've got some people out to the north of you, some hostiles out to the north of you. Alpha's dealing with most of them right now.
Copy, we're on the hill setting up.
Contacts, dismounts bearing 303.
303, aye.
600 meters. Is that the FOB being built at, right there at 265? Is that us?
Yeah, that is us.
Okay, copy. Yeah, it's beyond them. 700 meters, right? 700 meters.
Right, I see.
700 meters.
crosstalk. We have reports of enemies to the west.
West, affirm.
All squads take construction at time. We need a we need full force under the west and east to remote these foot mobiles.
Yeah, Hydra's setting up for western defense.
Alpha, copy.
White smoke noise means disturbed AI. Oh no.
Hades, see if you can get that mortar set up in the center of the camp.
Hades is currently in security position southeast. You want us to move back into the FLB?
If you have the man, if you can designate 1 or 2 for setting up the mortar. If not, forget it.
Yeah, negative. We only got 4.
Reloading.
Magazine. Back in. Target down.
Smoke bearing 309. Something bearing 300 in that direction. Trees in the way.
Yeah, taking incoming from that direction. Humvee, technical 310 incoming.
Copy, 310.
Magazine.
Primary force concentration appears to be the northwest. Anyone who else is not currently in the fire line.
Alpha, Apollo engaging 2 times enemy technical.
That is not a gun technical. We're less than
Magazine.
Alright, you guys keep shooting. I'm covering from north to east.
Another technical. Same direction.
Technical liquidated.
AFM.
290. Yeah, he's hit. He's burning.
We got someone else to the south.
Alright, flush those less gunfighters out of here so we can get busy building this fob.
Take a pic and take a peek.
Roger.
Yeah, I've been watching north and east.
Just gonna dig a trench here and I'll take south.
Photon Alpha.
Roger.
Send Alpha.
We have
I got
Alpha.
northwest
We
guns.
have Apollo actual KIA.
Roger.
Waiting for reinsert, waiting for reinforcements.
All heard. Hearing sporadic fire from the southwest still.
What's that? Yeah, these are the SOFLAM has thermals and night vision and et cetera, et cetera. They're the nice ones.
That dude dropped E6. Yeah, no,
Hey, we got a guy danger close. I just killed him.
Yeah. Brilliant if they have any contact to the east.
Heading Alpha.
Hit.
Gotcha, Lord. Hang in, keep shooting.
Sorry, I went below to you. Hold on a second.
All right, hold still, Lord. I'm working on you.
Copy, we got guys up on the ridge somewhere.
Bandaging you.
So we're up on the ridge. 114.
Send.
Would you like me to do this insert?
Packing you 10 seconds.
Copy, thank you.
The reinsert.
It's a little hot still right now. Wait one.
All right, you good to go.
Copy, thank you.
Welcome.
How you doing, Dim?
Thank you myself.
I got you, Dim. Stitching you.
How's it looking back there, guys?
Bandaging you.
Coming in from the west.
I'm stabilized.
Okay, everyone got a hold. They've got,
Packing you 10
Rich, how's
seconds.
it looking back there?
we're just gonna sit here and get a
Oh, you're with
clearance
us,
to,
never mind.
take you there.
Yeah, I'm going to move back there as soon as I finish
Okay.
packing him. All right, you good to go, Dim.
Oh, is there a different way you can get there?
Pritch, you okay?
I'm down to my last belt.
Enemies
Yeah,
appear
I'll
to
go
have RPGs. Prioritize anybody with a shoulder-mounted launcher.
Alpha, copy.
I have two. I have one for you if you want. If you run out, Dim.
Okay, you're gonna move
But yeah,
yourself.
we're gonna need to resupply.
I'm a little confused.
Spartan, Hades.
Okay, hang on a second.
Contacts out west.
I'm supposed to, there's supposed to be some flags for you. Hang on a second, I'll take you to the flag, but I'm not supposed to be taking, what I'm supposed to be doing today is picking up the
Spartan
the
Overlord.
people that are rescues.
Send.
Gonna need you to dispatch a squad or two to go and secure the doctors.
Might want to tell
doctor uniform
Kelso
clothing.
he's on
Your
6-5.
medical facilities in the towns are going to be marked here momentarily.
Hey, for we're probably going to be in here for about another 5 mics unless the keep sending
Kelso,
more.
Pritch, you coming through on 6-5 over?
Yeah, I'm getting conflicting things here, so somebody give me some
I think he
instructions.
switched.
Nez, correct. I've got a passenger here.
How
He's
come
in
I'm
my
not getting
aircraft.
any answers?
I'm in front of the flags. What should I tell him?
I don't know. I'm not getting any answers either.
Roger, yeah, they need to use the
Yeah,
flag
I can
to
hear you.
reinsert.
Kelso wondering why he's not getting a response.
Okay, he's gone.
Oh, incoming from somewhere.
173 bearing 124, possibly more.
Hellcat, Kelso.
Kelso, what now?
Yeah, they want you to use the flags
Contact
to get
southeast.
reinserted, not me.
No eyes. Where is it?
138. 144 as well.
Okay, nice. Hellcat says these flags would not allow him to go anywhere. Except he just now disappeared. Never mind.
Pritch hit, don't know where from.
Alright, I need a platoon leader.
Where you at, Bridge? Oh shit! Hold on. Log's down.
Here with the other one, animal guard who wants the nod.
I'll self-fade a sec.
I got you. Hang in there, bro.
Alpha, I can send someone off to my men.
Self-fade 2 seconds.
Yeah, he took a shot in the bean.
Hey, firm. Alpha, relieve your positions with hotel.
I'm bandaging you.
Alpha, I need you to begin the
Don't know. I think they're working on him.
extraction in the town of Apapala.
Apapala, copy.
All right, packing you, Lord. 35 seconds. Long pack.
Oh, I can't wait till my vision clears.
25 seconds.
Yeah, we're gonna need resupply here.
Hades will have
15.
you covering the eastern approach, Hydro, the western and north.
Five seconds. All right, brother. You're good to go.
Thank you.
Any idea on a bearing from that?
No, man, I can't see it. The last thing I saw was a rabbit. It's really close, though.
Drag out 20.
Copy that.
Drag out southeast.
Enemy contact south of Fob. 227.
Was that a mortar or a suicide bomber? I don't know, I just saw the explosion.
I'll just out to your front, boys.
Did you see him?
Negative. There is a fuck-off big crater there, though.
Maybe it's one of you guys shot the vest. hear a vehicle southwest of us. I think it's towards the fob.
Alright,
Contact.
man, unless you have a
North
long
side of the
gun
hill,
or
bearing
a
9-6
gun,
on my pause.
your fire.
Grenade.
I'm hit, but I'm up. Not
Me
anymore.
as well.
Hit again, and I'm up again.
East.
No eyes. And hit.
Right, Lord.
Copy.
Got a
East
medic
of
here, mate.
trench line.
Yeah, I'm doing medical on myself.
Yeah, I can't see anything.
Lord, no. Don't die on me, mate.
Oh, crap. Hold on, I got Lord.
We appear mostly quiet on the
Right,
western
mate,
flank.
stitching.
Spot on Alpha.
Send Alpha.
I've given him 1,000 milliliters of blood.
Wait one.
Copy. On it. Five milliliters going in.
I should be able to pack him here in a second.
Taking pulse.
Get him with that fucking grenade, you motherfucker.
Alright, packing you. 16 seconds.
Pritchett doing sulfate.
And I gotta work myself because I'm, everything's going black and white.
Send Alpha.
Copy,
To
Pritch.
clarify, we're looking
Looks like the two are
for
north, east, and east.
medical.
Roger.
Luckily I was I was packing you. You're good, Lord.
Some kind of doctor
Oh,
with
no.
Doctors Without Borders or other,
Oh, I
some Red Cross
didn't die,
group
did
like.
Alpha copy.
Pritch, you up?
Yeah, just sulfate, man. 2 seconds.
Copy. They're coming in from the northeast side of the little hill here we're on, so.
Roger that.
Hotel status on the east side.
Seconds.
Hotel status on the eastern flank.
Red on ammo.
Guns, don't you dare die on me, mate.
Need help?
Spartan moving up.
The fuck is this fucker? Damn it.
Lord.
Yeah, I'm good.
Right.
Need help
here.
with guns?
And keep your head down. Just don't get shot right now.
You guys alright?
Not really.
Give me 10 seconds, just treat him.
Bandaging him.
Yeah, I'm bandaging as well. Guns, that is.
I'm awake.
Guns up.
Bridge up.
Packing.
Who else needs medical?
Northeast still, yeah?
Packing you, Lord.
Roger that.
10
East
seconds.
and north.
15 seconds remaining, guns.
Roger.
Just can't see him.
Alright, Lord, you're good to go.
6-0. Dim.
5
6-0.
seconds. Right, you're good.
He's down.
Tango down. There's another one direct out front there.
Frag out.
Take an IDF.
Packing you. 5 seconds, Lord. Alright, you good.
Send Alpha.
We are currently clearing Obupala. So far, we've found some medical tents. We were looking for the doctors.
Got bearing
We've
107
also
our pause.
found several civilians dead around the tent.
There was a guy, he's dead.
A firm, take pictures for the evidentiary hearing. Kelsey, you ready on that helicopter?
Alpha copy.
Roger in the heel. Just mark it for me.
A firm Alpha, get the civilian to a safe location, mark LZ, and call in the bird to evac him.
Spartan Alpha in contact with 1.
Smoke 057, my pause.
A firm, do your best.
Copy, C.
Yeah, I just put a couple of HE rounds in that smoke.
Alright, so I'm gonna wave my little officered head out there a few times, and if somebody's dumb enough to break cover and shoot at me, have at 'em.
I'll kill them.
Yeah, we'll do.
Somewhere out to the east, guys.
Yeah, I can hear it out there.
Looks like there's smoke 075.
Officers are just glorified bait anyway.
Have a good night, y'all.
Yeah, someone shot at me.
And I can't see this. Yeah, oh, I see him. Head wound.
Where is he? Nice.
Was next to the tree at 082.
That's exactly what I was hoping for. Let him be dumb enough to expose himself to try and shoot me.
Yeah, those shots sound like they're farther out.
Contacts bearing 021 my pause, about 300 meters. Black. Switching to pistol.
Wait 1 Alpha. Hotel, be advised we have a strong detachment coming in from the northeastern side. Send Alpha.
Update, we have found so far 2 times medical doctors. They are fine. We're securing the location, preparing for extraction.
A firm Kelso, you are clear to move as soon as they give you LT.
Copy.
Too many trees in my way. Changing position.
Hit.
Who's hit?
Black on ammo.
Rich hit.
I got him,
Close quarters, bearing 96.
Yep, that's
Stitching you, Pritch. Giving you some blood.
Packing. 8 seconds.
Stay out the fucking way.
Really need resupply. I can't help it.
What caliber you need, Lord?
The traditionally the 7.62, I believe.
Thanks, guys.
Oh crap.
Check that 5.56.
Oh, you got 5.56? Here, I can give you some.
Hermes Alpha.
Go for Hermes.
We have LV Alpha marked on map. It's a tight LV, but I think you...
There you go, I put 3 mags on the ground.
Roger and right. 3.5 clicks.
Alpha copy.
Where are they? Can you see them?
030 in that direction.
Shit, I'm hit.
I can't use it, sorry, buddy. Yeah, I can't use these mags.
Oh, you can't? Oh, damn it. Alright.
To pick up enemy weaponry.
Put them on the ground for you again.
Alright.
Can I put my weapon in the car?
Hydra, if you're clear on that end, I need you to support the northeast vector. Hades is getting a little suppressed out here.
Hit again.
Hydra, you on
I
top?
got you, Jay. Hang in there, brother. Packing you 10 seconds.
Looks like Zeus cleaned up, Jim.
Alright, you good to go.
Yeah, Jim, everything's been cleaned up out here.
Nah, negative. We still got people at 024.
Hades is getting a little suppressed out here.
We still got people at 024.
You guys go and deal with that.
Can't do anything without ammo.
Hermes Alpha.
400 meters.
Hermes Alpha. LV is marked green smoke.
Eyes on. 100 meters.
I got you.
Trying to see there.
Hades, Hydra, go
030.
full man in
033 moving left, right to left.
Bandaging you.
450 meters.
Alright, now I'm bandaging your head where you just got shot.
Correct, yeah.
Change your position.
Yeah, trees in the...
Bandaging you still. Giving you some blood.
Yeah, there's a good concentration of them there.
Stitching you.
Hermes Alpha.
Packing you 10 seconds.
Magazine.
Roger, on the way.
Alright, you good, Lloyd.
We're going to advance to contact.
Alpha copy.
Anybody else need medical?
Yeah, me.
Come on back here.
Need you on the firing line.
Yeah, cover that, mark it on map.
Bandaging you.
Ah, I got armoured.
Giving you some blood.
Send Alpha.
2 times doctors have been extracted. We're double checking
Stitching
if
you.
anyone else was left behind. We'll give you an update.
Packing you 10 seconds.
I see lead spawn one there. 017.
Vermison is that the city
017 bearing.
Alright, you good, Pritch.
point east of your location.
014.
Thanks, guys.
242 meters out.
Hermes,
I got myself a
advised I
weapon.
just took 2 missile shots.
Yeah, I got no eyes from here. I got a tree in the way.
Yeah, I'll be back at base. No problem.
Any chance of a resupply, anyone? Whistler?
Hey, Lord.
Yeah?
Thank you so much for giving me the pistol, by the way.
Yeah.
Arsenals are probably in the
Spartan Alpha.
Send Alpha.
possible enemy position southwest of our current location. You want us to go ahead and clear it or proceed east to the next point? Over.
Unless they interfere with your mission, I need you to prioritize the civvies.
Alpha copy.
Where did you say the arsenal was?
If we have any, they'd be in the center of the base with all the trucks.
Okay, I'm gonna go run over there, Dim, and I'm gonna see if I can grab some belts. I'm gonna go get some ammo, guns.
Okay, go ahead, bro.
Guns and ammo.
Take somebody with you.
I
Okay,
need to
well,
go
why don't you come with
AFK
me,
30
Dim?
seconds, guns.
All right, get in the vehicle.
I'll go with them. You guys maintain the hold.
Roger. Pritch is going to be AFK a few, so.
Old man piss.
All right, I'll drive.
Oh, wait, Pritch, where are you? Oh, Pritch is AFK in your vehicle, Whistler.
I'll kick him out.
All right.
I'll drive eyes on. Do you want me to move on to it?
All right, I'll take him with me.
Hey, Whistler, are you going over to the arsenal?
Hades, you're on 65.
Yeah.
Could you do me a favor and pick me up an entrenching tool?
Sorry, man, I was off 5-0 for ages. I've just realised fucking Alpha aren't anywhere fucking nearby. So I'm pushing.
See what I can.
Thank you.
I'm pushing 3 guys north of you to a position marked red so that they can.
How you doing, Stupar?
Triangles, basically. Do you know what I mean? Triangle going.
I'm doing good. You good medically?
That's why the northeast
Alright.
flank got fucking fucked because I didn't realise Alpha were no longer on it. So I'm sending 3 guys up to secure that. You guys maintain.
Yeah, I got everybody either heading over to looking for ammo or AFK.
Copy, heard.
Yeah. DM, you're making me nervous sitting out there in the open. Come join me
Yeah.
and guns up here if you're not doing much.
Look for the rest of the group.
Hey, guns, we're resupplied on our way back.
Roger, I'm over.
Roger.
Guns?
Go, Pritch.
Yeah, Whistler kidnapped me.
Yeah, I know. Just don't worry about it. Yeah, he'll bring you back. Well, if he's not going to bring you back, hitch a ride with somebody else.
I can't find you.
Roger.
Hotel Hades, Roger, you're last.
Moving to assist. You said 2, 3, 4 your position.
Sorry, guns, just responding to him.
Roger.
Where's that?
Hey, does anybody know if those bunkers at 302 are cleared?
Roger. Say again, please.
Does anybody know if those bunkers at 302 are cleared?
I do not know currently.
Oh, there goes Dungeon Master. Shit, I wish he wouldn't go out by himself.
Hotel, I'm bringing up an arsenal truck to your position.
Copy, thank you.
Guns are gonna be good here if I leave.
Yeah, they're coming back right now. You can go, bro. That's them right there.
Contact bearing 101.
101.
We're getting a massive fire on the side of the current arsenal in position and the FLA behind.
We're being pushed to the west and northeast at the moment.
Resupplies behind me, fellas, in the truck.
Copy, thank you, Captain.
What happened to the Humvee?
Spot on, Alpha.
It's still there. I'm gonna swap it back.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Pritch.
Spot on, Alpha. Spot on Alpha, if you can hear us, we're on our way to second objective.
All heard Alpha, we're in a bit of a firefight.
One copy, out.
Alright, all fucking H units being pushed again.
Rich hit, 2 seconds.
Be with you in a second, Pritch. I'm in the arsenal.
All squads, we're getting close-in action on the H security position, need immediate support. Getting overrun.
Bearing 155.
Spartan, Alpha, copy, remounting on our way.
Lord's down.
No, I'm good.
I got some guys inbound.
Who needs medical?
No, it's Dim. Dim's down.
I've got three. I've got the northern force pushing south to you now. The
I'm on him.
force is still currently under fire.
Giving you some blood.
I'm back up. I'm back up.
Hades, what direction are you taking fire from?
Stitching you.
We're still getting engaged from that direction.
South and east.
Bandaging you.
Reloading. 145.
Packing you 10 seconds.
Spartan, Alpha.
Send.
We are on our way, ETA, 5 minutes.
Relay that.
Alright, you're good to go.
Support. Go ahead and head up to your next objective.
Alpha, copy, out.
If you pass out, come fix me up.
Button. Hydra.
Anybody else need medical?
Be advised,
I do.
western sector.
I'll be there in a second. I'm just finishing up myself.
2 personnel. Repeat, 2 personnel. Position is becoming untenable. We're going to need Alpha back here ASAP.
Target 136 down.
Hey, firm Alpha, you need to expedite that medic.
Alpha, copy. I'm going to send you
back up,
one
just stitching,
squad
I'm
in
gonna
support.
give you some blood.
Second squad
Thank you.
is going to return.
Right.
Second squad is going to continue.
Yeah, I'm giving you some blood too. Giving him 500.
Confirm you're sending Apollo or Artemis.
I keep someone needs to watch like along the ridge line, you know, southeast and stuff, because yeah,
Alright, packing you 10 seconds.
they sneaking up on us good there.
Where is that, Lord?
This along the ridge line up to the southeast. Someone needs to kind of be looking in that direction because they're coming out of those bushes there. And
Alpha,
they're
say
getting close.
Artemis or Apollo.
Okay,
coming in.
you're good to go, by the way.
Copy. Thank you.
Anybody else need medical?
Next, green.
Spartan, Alpha, say again.
Are you sending Artemis or Apollo?
I'm east of your position, just checking out.
Sending
Copy,
Artemis
east.
back to the FOB.
Hydra to whichever Alpha unit is coming to reinforce. Request you RV with Hades at southeastern security post.
Alright, Pritch, don't go any further than this though. We're pretty far out.
Flank at
Yeah, no,
Mark
I don't,
Red.
this is as far as I wanted to go anyway.
Alright, are you good medically?
Yeah, I'm alright, man.
Alpha,
Okay.
copy.
It would
Can
appear
you
that
mark
I've,
that on map? Over.
I had first aid kit.
Oh, cool.
It's clear out here now.
Copy that, Alpha.
Yeah,
Big
let's
blue
get
arrow
back
on
up
map.
there.
Yeah.
Alpha, seen.
A plan with no drawbacks guns.
Yeah, yeah. Oh shit, I gotta get a entrenching tool out of the arsenal. I forgot about that.
Guys, if you're getting low on ammo, you want me to come over
Hades,
to the truck and get some ammo and then put it in the Humvee.
Yeah, that would probably be a good idea.
Hades, Hydra.
Go for Hades.
Go for Hades. We've got Alpha. I've got Alpha swinging back. They're going to come by your location. Make sure your location is secure. Then they're going to take the northeastern flank. As soon as they've rocked up to your location, my guys are going to pull out back to
Make
the
sure your
west.
radios are still set right.
Copy.
Okay, it's good for now. I mean, you know, if we get fucked over that bad, then, well, we deserve it.
We're getting support now.
Okay, cool.
Held out as long as needed.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm taking this back to the center.
Okay, guns, I'm back up at the trench line.
Roger.
Hotel Hades copies.
Spartan with ammo truck returning to center of fob.
Hey, things are all quiet over here. Can we move back with you guys?
Ooh, I just had a...
Alright, Red, that's your group.
You all right, Rich?
Yep.
Hey, Pritch, what do you think about keeping an eye out to the southeast on top of that ridge there, back to where they keep managing to come up on those bushes and smoking us?
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah, Roger, I'll shift up there now.
Spartan Artemis.
Hold up, Rich. I'm putting down a wall for you.
Spartan, we're coming in from the south. What's your fire? Where do you want us?
Energy supporting the northeastern flank.
Copy that. Northeastern flank.
There you go.
Thanks, Guns.
All right, I'll be on the other side, facing the other way.
Advise motor pool
Roger
has
that.
your arsenal reloads if necessary. Don't try to do it all at once, please.
Spartan Alpha.
Send.
I've directed Artemis to get on comms directly with you. Are you in comms?
Big bang.
Technical's bearing northwest, 300. Not our problem at the moment.
All right, I got Pritch covering east, and I'm covering south.
Copy, good job. While they're getting hit, make sure we keep our eyes out.
Roger.
Roger that.
Spartan Artemis.
Send Artemis.
We are already set on the northeastern side of the FOB, covering that side.
Affirm. Spartan is no longer on location. Best defense you guys can organize.
Copy that.
Hermes Alpha, over.
Go for Hermes.
We are 1 times town east of previous location, setting up landing zone Bravo. ETA for doctors to be extracted 3 minutes.
Hermes copies 4.2 out.
Hermes Alpha.
Go for Hermes.
Update 1 time doctor to extract only. You're cleared to land on LZ Bravo.
Roger, Oscar Mike.
Hermes Alpha.
Go for Hermes 3.5 out.
Suggest approach from the north for landing.
Roger, north for landing.
I just took a round from somewhere.
Hermes Alpha, green smoke mark.
No idea, I just did a zip across the top of my head.
Roger, copy green smoke in sight.
Okay, guys, keep your eyes open.
Yeah, I just heard a zip now too.
Disregard blue smoke. Green smoke is the LZ.
Green smoke.
Nothing on thermals, but they might be behind a tree. I just can't see them.
Roger.
Hey, Cap, how you doing? Whistler, if you like, moving the co-pilot seat. Yeah, no problem. I couldn't get these guys out anyway.
Hermes Alpha, you good to go. Dust off.
Hey, Gens, I just want to check in with Hotel. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Hotel Hades.
Gotcha, Whistler.
Is Grinkle got hotel?
I believe so.
Hotel Hades.
I was on helicopter.
Send.
Grinkle, Dortmund.
Yeah, send. Which net are you on, man? 65 or 50? I can't tell.
I'm on 6-5.
Yeah, copy that, man. I'm here.
Copy. It's quiet over here, just so you know. Holding it down. Just noticed there's a lot of action out to the west.
We got multiple VIDs inbound. What are Alpha up to?
Unknown this time.
Spot on Alpha.
If we need, just be ready to come bail us out if we need.
On our way back to the fob.
Looks like Alpha's coming from our southeast.
Affirm. Be aware, guys. Our friendly's coming in from southeast, Alpha.
Copy. Alpha's coming from the southeast. Copy.
Contact. 104. Squad size. 136 meters.
Hotel Alpha.
Send Alpha.
We are inbound with 1 times ambulance, 1 times jeep, closing into
Yeah,
the bridge.
I got no eyes though.
Hey, firm, be advised.
Yeah, I'm here with Pritch.
Southeast to northeast is clear. West to or northwest, southwest
Taking
is
fire.
hostile.
Fucking trees are in the way.
Yeah, they're behind the trees. Can't see a goddamn thing.
Hades, if you guys want to come join us on the west.
Send out
Hotel Hades under contact. Currently
back on location.
finding off a squad.
Do you need us?
Copy that.
Affirm. Hades has heavy contact on the southeastern perimeter.
Alpha copy. Artemis Alpha, switch back to 60.
Got absolutely no eyes down there.
Guys, Pritch, how you doing?
We're doing all right. We're under fire.
Copy. You returning fire? You see him?
Roger. Well, our view is blocked by trees, but we know about where they are.
Yeah, look for the smoke.
Hey, I'm hit. I'm doing medical on myself. You all right, Pritch?
Yeah, I'm good, man. literally no eyes.
Yeah, I know. I moved down there to see if I could get eyes, but wasn't much better.
No.
All squads, major offensive appears to be coming south.
There is
One more squad up here to support.
Fucking tree.
Yeah.
Alpha copy, sending
Hey,
to
Guns and
Artemis.
Pritch, why don't you start going southeast on the south side of that hill and see if you can't flank them.
Yeah, we found them. We're going to move down to the trees a little bit more because they're hidden behind the trees here.
Copy, copy.
All right, come on, Prince. Let's go down a little bit.
Reinforcements coming to the south side of Hades' location. They're attempting a flank on that end.
Alpha copy.
Copy.
Spartan Alpha.
Just so you know, northeast looking still clear, so most of it's coming from over there to the east.
Roger. Me and Prince moved up. We got
Side bomber.
The fuck?
Fuck.
Lost the
But
truck in
why?
the middle.
Damn.
Suicide bomber.
Oh
Where
no.
did he come from?
The Wadi.
Came in from the southwest in the defilade under the bridge.
Huh?
Isn't that mined?
Yeah. Vehicle mined, probably.
I guess he made it somehow.
I was right there. There's none around me.
There's nobody covering it.
Ran right by Hydra's position in the defilade and snuck up right through. I mean, I literally came up over the defilade, right by their position, back down the defilade, up, threw a grenade, and ran right straight at you, Space.
Well, it's a fair kill by the Zeus.
Zeus hacks.
That's war.
We use that cloaking device.
Klingon cloaking device.
Romulan cloaking device.
So clearly, if the fob is no longer tenable and we're going to have to withdraw to the airfield, we managed to get what, 2 or out of, was it 3 out of 4 total of the docks?
We got 3. Or you guys got 3.
Yeah, we got 3 dogs.
Is
Two
the
of
UN's
cows-
happy?
No, they aren't too happy because they couldn't come in and secure the fob because there was no fob. And to the location where the doctors were known, they were still there and they got killed by the enemy.
Oh,
Want to go through a debrief?
Spartan?
Well, for what seemed to be a very losing situation, we were basically trying to rob Peter to pay Paul with the defenses. Wherever we were resisting, we were having to short somewhere else. So we really didn't have the manpower to be able to do both objectives at the same time. I would have, if it was a future concern, I would have preferred to have rescued the UN doctors prior to doing our base deployment. But considering what we had to do and with the limited resources we had available to prosecute both objectives, I think we did fairly well considering. We did get kind of overwhelmed. A lot of flanking actions from the enemy. Coming around north and south sides of the hills and stuff. We got ambushed a few times. Supported it both times. I think, what else am I missing? And it was just the lack of 360 coverage. Maybe something happened. It happens.
I mean, if I'll take hotel spot and I can continue commenting on the defense.
Yeah, we'll get there. Just trying to go through, see what else I might be missing. No, it seemed like a pretty good defense all around. Just a few holes just got through. Had a good time coming back. It's been a long time. Thank you for baptism by fire, as always. Thanks, Nez. And that's it for me.
Alpha?
Okay, let's start with the convoy. I think the convoy management wasn't as good as how we did it yesterday in training. I guess some of the drivers were not the ones who were at the training yesterday, so maybe what we could try to do another time when we really need a very tight convoy is having people who were in training should be the drivers, no one else. Other than that, eventually it worked out. We got to the FOB, established some defensive positions. Maybe one suggestion for improvement at the FOB, I think it's really useful to draw arcs of fire, so we can start with a very rough ID. So for example, I was marking north through east for Artemis, north through west for Apollo. And then what we should do, I think, is having also the squad leads with a better understanding of the situation, better visibility of the arcs of fire to refine these on the map and mark them clearly. So this way we can identify if there are any blind spots. Still, for what I've seen, we were managing the defense quite well. Then we moved out to try to find the doctors in the towns to the south-southeast. In the first town, we found first some tents with multiple dead civilians. You can see the pictures taken in media. We found 2 doctors, got them extracted, and then we moved into the second town where we found 1 doctor and got it extracted. As we were moving to that second town, also we had to detach Artemis back to the defense of our FOB. We got in contact with enemies in the second town, but Apollo handled the situation very well. And after that, we returned best speed to the FOB. We just got back in, and a few seconds after, I think it was less than 30 seconds after we arrived and started to really deploy, sent Artemis to the southeast to a support hotel. 1 enemy snuck in with an explosive vest, and he made it close enough to destroy some of our vehicles. So I guess we can take that on the chin. Maybe we should try to have a closer, a smaller FOB, tighter security. Learn by mistakes.
Hotel's done? Question mark?
Yep. Hotel?
Is that you?
Yeah, I'll take it. Just because I mean, we didn't. Right, first of all, there wasn't really a hotel tonight, which kind of led to some miscommunication because I kind of naturally deferred to Law, who I heard on the radio, and I think he was kind of trying to defer to me, and neither of us really kind of particularly took charge of the situation from a platoon level. But at the same time, we laid a plan, and they held their sector, we held our sector. The problem happened. The problem started occurring once Alpha pulled out. Once Alpha pulled out, we were holding that entire FOB with 12 guys, which sounds reasonable, but we ended up. I'll take responsibility for it because I pushed the defensive plan. When it comes to things like vehicle-borne IEDs and suicide bombers and stuff like that, you can't defend the objective because by the time you've defended the objective, it's too late. You have to defend the perimeter. and that is a very, very shitty perimeter to defend. We didn't have enough men to do anything more than your basic kind of triangle defense, where you put 3 positions in a triangle around the fob to try and clear off what we can. But the ground, basically, there was defilades everywhere along the multiple roads, and we ended up having 3 people in one section, 3 people in another section, and I think 4 people in another. So our defense was stretched really, really thin. But despite that, everybody kind of kept their eyes up. Responding to contacts was immediate, really good. And several times when there was stuff going on, I was able to just be like, red team, go over here, support this. As Whistler mentioned, we were throwing teams around to essentially support breaches in the perimeter. But it was we didn't even push the perimeter out that far. The problem mostly occurred literally just because we didn't have the people to do it. And there was some even with our perimeter pushed out, it was we really pushed the perimeter out kind of 100 meters, 200 meters in places. But even then, we had some very, very close calls with vehicles blowing past us, and not being able to get them stopped in time for them to hit the barricades and stuff. I'm happy with the fact that only one guy got past, because quite frankly, that was an incredible ask for a team of 12 people, 11 people, something like that. That was a lot of ground to cover, and everybody responded quite well.
I actually jumped in as a squatty today, but just because the radio was, I didn't hear a lot on the radio, and there was calls, and so I just wanted to make sure we were still communicating, so that's why I was on the radio. Really, it was Guns' squad, so I apologize to Guns if I overran him. But what I would say is that
not at all.
What I'd say is that the perimeter could have been tightened more. And when you lose a whole flank, when someone leaves, and then you have to fill in with the guys that were covering one side, it obviously becomes problematic. But from up on the hill, along with their fearless leader, we were dishing out the pain. We went black on ammo. And I had a pistol. I think Dim had a Lee Enfield that he picked up off a body. But it was lots of fun. It's kind of fun, but I think that we didn't have overlapping fields of fire. We weren't really sure where everybody was, so we were just kind of holding a hill rather than holding a fob. So I think in general, though, we whatever came at us, we put it down really well, and I think that the squad Hades did exceptionally well today. But it's just maybe a little more communication, a little more understanding what's going on. But other than that, it was tons of fun.
Going back, I probably would have, if I had to change anything about what we were doing there up on the hill, I probably would have called us back and said position untenable and brought us back another 100, 200 meters closer to the fob for better security.
But it was a shitload of fun.
With some good eyes up there, at least we could see everything coming at us.
So we did Alpha, we did Hotel, we did Zeus.
Go to squad leaders.
From Hotel, that was us. So
yeah.
Apollo.
Yeah, I mean the night went pretty much as Space has outlined it. I can see 2 or 3 hindsight moments that could have changed the battle, particularly at the end. We got pulled back in after rescuing the doctors, and we were told immediately to watch west. We then immediately realised Hydra had an advanced position about 100 metres in front, and they were taking contact, so we were fixated on PID. If we'd have gone to the south side immediately at that point, that little bugger wouldn't have got through. But as I say, that's hindsight. That's what happens when you rush in. We had some fun chasing after the doctors. Can you make sure the little buggers don't want to run away, because they're a bitch to stop? And Ron and myself nearly got slaughtered because we were chasing a doctor and got caught in open ground from enemy behind the buildings that we were moving into. But we put up a stiff resistance and somehow got out of it. We had trouble with the doctors. They wouldn't hold still. They were difficult to capture, but that's armour for you. But it was still wicked fun though. Everything was a bit rushed. You can't build a fob of that size with the amount of resources we've got in that time, and then expect to defend it. It's on the back foot. But looks like the guys did a cracking job. So at least it was still there when we got back, if only briefly.
Artemis?
Yeah, from our side, pretty fun mission, I would say. For the convoy part, I agree with the space. Maybe we should have only the guys that are going to training to be there. But when we were on the convoy, we were getting engaged. We were dealing with them. We got to the FOB part. We identified some mines over there. We call it out. And then we went to our sector and start dealing with some infantry squads. Pretty fun part of the mission, I would say. After that, we went for to rescue the doctors. We provide security for the extraction, and then we went back to the FOB. I would say that Artemis, the guys on Artemis were really, really good today. It was a very, very good mission on our side. Next.
All right. See some comments.
Okay, it'll be Sirwan.
Yeah, I actually got multiple comments. First on the convoy, probably what we could have done is some frog footing to have one group keep security while the rest moves up a bit, and then a different group take over for the next part.
Yeah, I had Alpha handling that, so I expected Apollo and Artemis to leapfrog around.
Yeah, but we were more standing still than frog. Anyway, for the FOB building, probably putting all our vehicles next to each other isn't the best idea. And I think that the distance for the outside outposts for the FOB were good. However, we should have probably kept some guys in the middle to make sure to more have them. Those outside outposts mostly spot things like vehicles trying to run up on us.
The vehicles at the motor pool were definitely too close. I didn't like that, but it was too much fire and volume to be able to do anything else more about it at the time.
Well, I mean the ID vehicles. Basically, the infantry can come closer. I think that the direct area actually would have been a lot better to defend, but because we were out so far, they could hide inside forests, and definitely. So, yeah, that is all.
All right, Pritch next.
Yeah, it's just sort of to reiterate what's already been said, really, but what we should have really done, just in my humble opinion, secure the doctors in a central location, and we just build the FOB up around that. Keep it as tight as possible as well. We were spread out, and I know that Hades up on the hill got a little bit sort of strung out at one point. But yeah, apart from that, it was really good. Again, as I've been commenting down below, convoy standard British Army procedure is that you've got more MRAPs than we actually had, I realise, but the heavies engage if we come under contact. Rest of the convoy blows through. Rear defence or the centre defence then take over at the front, and you re-spread yourself out. And then once, for instance, Alpha have finished engaging, they rejoin at the rear and take over rear security. But again, that's just my opinion, and it worked.
That's exactly what I was saying as well. Yeah.
It's just, again, I mean, as you will have seen, not all I do is 90% of the time sit around with my feet up on the desk, but I do know how a convoy works from a British Army point of view, and that's what we would have done. That's it, really.
And to be fair, that's not what we practiced yesterday.
Agreed.
Yeah, then we blew through everything, and we didn't have to worry about the enemies blowing up if we got too close.
Yeah, but the point is, you train like you fight. You don't train, one way and then go to next and totally different plan.
Yeah.
All right, Space Chef next.
Yeah, just wanted to compliment about the defense of the FOB. Maybe what we should try to consider a little more is how much advantage what we can build can give us. Because two groups were dispatched to the west and to the east to get better natural positions. But I don't think we really need that. We could just build bunkers and get on top of them and so on. So maybe instead of starting to build out a good FOB and having multiple layers of defense, we were a bit too stretched out. On the other hand, I understand it can be very useful to have a few advanced elements. For example, few guys with AT who can take down vehicles because they can be particularly fast and try to blow through the defense. But we shouldn't have entire squads far out on the defense. We should try to spread that on multiple layers, maybe. And back to the convoy. With the information that we got in the briefing, that there were enemies with IEDs, I think it made sense to hold the convoy and to engage from a distance, because if we tried to blow through the enemy, there was really a risk that then the enemy would explode just on our way. So I think overall the concept of holding the convoy was right, but we could have done it better with the unarmed elements holding and the armed elements spreading and engage the enemy as needed.
Navram, I just wanted to make sure that we had some kind of rear guard back there, because I'm notoriously aware of certain Zeuses who like to surprise us from behind when everybody's engaged the front. And
if I may comment on that.
But one more thing. The other thing is about having somebody blow through. I really didn't like doing that in the slightest, because the Space Chef mentioned with any member of the enemy infantry out there as a risk of an explosive. I mean, it just takes one guy behind a tree to walk in front of your truck and you guys are awash, and there's nothing any of us can do to support. And our primary objective was to secure the unarmed vehicles, and as long as we're keeping them out of their range, that was the primary objective. It was never about us.
Oh, good. Just wondered, because a lot of times we were sitting there, we're an RPG bait, right? So just wondered.
Exactly. I just want to keep you guys as far back as possible. Dungeon Master, you're next.
Just a comment. We was on the west, and our placeable machine gun wouldn't reload. I don't know if that was a bug or something went wrong, but we couldn't use it for defensive.
Yeah, they take the ammo out.
You have to get out of the gun, do a reload, then get back in the gun.
We didn't have any options for it. We couldn't reload, we couldn't ace interact with either the gun or the ammo pod. We couldn't scroll interact with it for a reload option. There was just no option to reload it, no matter. We all tried various different ways.
Did any of you put the ammo that was in the crate into your backpack, then try to interact?
We couldn't fit the ammo in the backpack.
Killer
Peas tried to empty
I even cleared out my whole backpack and wouldn't fit.
But it worked in testing. If you had an empty backpack, you put it in the backpack, get out, interact with the ammo crate, your thing, it loads it, then you fuse it, then you have to back out, get more ammo. It's a slow process, but that was the equipment from BAF.
Yeah, we just couldn't get it to load. Peas tried to load it into his backpack. We just couldn't get it to go.
All right, something for us to look at then. All right, Rich, next.
Yeah, when it came to the FOB building stuff, I think perhaps in a future mission like this, that should be assigned at the outset during like mission briefing or even possibly even prior to that, saying, "Hey, you are going to be the person who is going to be building the fob. You are going to get the fortified tool. You build the fob," instead of saying, "Hey, somebody come over here, grab the thing, and somebody do this. Somebody do it." Say, "You specifically will do this."
I had deferred to squad leaders to send one member of their squad each to the command truck to take a fortified tool and begin construction. That was already covered. Next is Bad Ron.
Yeah, I may have missed something, Boss Whistler, with the comments on the convoy. So we don't blow through. Is that a TFA doctrine? Because we were either blowing through on Sunday night or we were stopping to engage. Seems to be a missed-message. That's all. I want to know I'm doing the right thing by the group.
As far as I understand, the reason why the change in tactics was because the enemy on Sunday did not have the capability or was not prepared for suicide demolitions.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure that I do the right thing when I'm driving.
Also up to change, right? Like in some missions, it might be the standard mode to like blow through, and some others it would be to hold and engage.
Yeah,
Dependent
absolutely,
on-
absolutely. No, I
Yeah,
just
I was entirely reliant on Alpha's awareness of their situation if they needed to call in reinforcements, and then I was prepared to send either Hades or Hydra, and I found out that Hydra was the only one that really had any kind of armament, so I sent them up at one point and kept Hades in rear with their own personal weapons as rear guard for them.
Yeah, that's kind of what I would say. If we're hitting more contact, just send Hydra or something just all the way ahead, clear a piece of road, and have the trucks move into that. And then Alpha does the same for next piece if we're hitting contact.
And so the Lord Mill's suggestion of using squads as advanced scout elements and leapfrogging between, I can see that. A bit of a risk for the scouts, but I think we could probably adapt that pretty well.
That's fine. We have Sir Twain. He's a bullet magnet. He deals with it for us.
That's what scouts are paid for.
All right. Any last Q's or C's?
Just in addition to having some builders preset, just also orders for them. Like, you're gonna build this right over here.
I was deferring to squad leaders to manage who was defending what. Building what?
Also to build. Just, we have a plan, we'll build it.
All right. If that's everything, do you have any last things to say, Nez?
Nope, I don't.
All right. Thank you for welcoming me back, fellas. Thank you for coming today, and dismissed to your squad rooms. Have a good day, and hope to see you for training on Sunday.
Thank you.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Whistler.
Yeah, welcome back, Wes.
Thanks, everyone.
You'll
See you
have a
soon.
great day. Bye-bye.
Thank you for the mission.
Thanks, fellas.
Great fun today, guys. You guys
It
did
was.
good. Yeah.
Why exactly did we fail?
Well, they got a guy through. Like, it sounds like they went through the wadi and they didn't see him, and he blew himself up and then destroyed the fob.
He destroyed the entire fob?
Did you hear? Did you hear that big explosion at the near the end there?
Yeah.
I think that was it.
Well, I took a round to
Jim
the
and I
head.
were looking.
Oh yeah, that fucking technical that rammed into the building. Yeah.
Yeah, because I
If
took
I-
a round in the head there and I died, and I was respawning when it ended.
Yeah, I was trying to get the guy that slotted you guns just as it went. I saw the tracer round come in right across the top of my head, and then all I heard from behind me was "Ugh!"
So guys, I apologize if I started stepping on your toes or anything. I didn't mean to.
No,
but
not at all, bro.
I kept hearing stuff on the radio, and it's like, or on the other hand, not hearing anything on the radio other than Kelso. I was like, okay, well, I mean, we're not really in contact with anybody, and we're not telling anybody what we're doing. So I got a little worried that things weren't really being communicated back and forth, and we were doing kick ass. We were doing really good. I mean, eventually, thank you, Pritch, for kind of taking that east side, so we didn't get snuck up on again over and over again. But we did a good job in our sector for sure. It's just I think we should have been tighter to the fob all of us should have been tighter to the fob to defend it better, especially knowing that it's being penetrated by suicide bombers. You got to tighten up real good and knock them down at a distance so they don't get close enough, right? And so if there's
Yeah.
holes, we all die. So I think, being on the hill and everything was great, but I think actually Dim and I were in a great spot where we started, and then we got pulled off of it. We were close to the fob, but we had lots of sight lines, and I don't know, but at the end of the day, I think like you guys did awesome. Like I was so good. I was so happy. I was having so much fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was definitely fun.
If like I was saying when I made my comment, I'm not, I wasn't trying to be a dick, but it like you've said, Lord, we were too spread out, and we should have secured wherever the doctors or wherever what we were supposed to be securing about is the central point, and then you build the fob from there, and perhaps put scouts out where we were, and on put OPs out, and then when it goes to rat shit, you pull the OPs back in, tighten up the perimeter, and as the bad men with the vests come in and try to clack them off, you slot them before they can get close enough.
100%. I believe that as well. And the convoy thing, like,
Yeah,
have an advance to meet the back. They are, you pin them in place, and I don't care if they have explosives or not. You blow by them, and then the rear element comes the forward element, and then the forward element comes the rear element, and you just keep moving. I'm just saying, if me Zeusing, because I do Zeus elsewhere, I would have set up an L-shaped ambush. I would have put a suicide vest guy in front of you, and I would have fucking clapped you from the side with RPGs. Because why not?
Yeah, well, that's textbook L-shaped ambush.
Mhm.
And Guns and I were sat at the back going, "Why are we stopping? Why the fuck are we stopping again, man?"
Yeah, like it made no sense, and Dim and I were like pissing our pants, like we're gonna get fucking killed here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's totally different than Sunday. I mean, we got in the vehicle Sunday, and as soon as the shooting started, the gun trucks took over. Everybody else went straight ahead, and we didn't stop.
That's I wasn't that training, and from what you said, it's like somebody's been reading the British Army manual, because normally you see standard. I'm gonna have to check with one of my lance corporals. Used to be a corporal driver in the Royal Logistics Corps. So this is his meat and potatoes. And I'm pretty sure that you'd have normally a Wimmick Landy and an MRAP style wagon like the Husky up front. Then you'd have the command vehicle in the middle, usually a Wimmick with the boss in. And he'd probably have an MRAP with him as well. And then at the back, you'd have another Wimmick and another MRAP. And you just leapfrog. And as an engagement happens at the front, Alpha take that. We blow through, the command wagon and its Wimmick take over the front. We close up, the rear wagon stays where they are, and then the Alpha then retake the rear. Hotel move to the middle. It's like that. But again, I'm not. It was like tonight. I'm sitting there, and my sergeant's head came on.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with that 100%. That's the way it should be done. Have someone up a little up front, and if you have the men, have another element further out that's actually scouting ahead and looking and encountering the shit that we don't want to encounter first.
Yeah,
and then the front security element joins that fight, and then caterpillar through, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I can understand Whistler's point with a guy with a suicide vest just popping out from behind a tree right next to your vehicle, and you're done.
That can happen
but
if you're standing there.
it can happen while we're sitting in the back. It can happen, anywhere.
Mr. Jones walks out his front door that we happen to be parked out in front of, right? Like, and again, I mean, usually, like when you have a guy with a suicide vest, he's there to take out a fortification or something and to kill people, kill Americans, kill British. But on the other hand, they do that shit to stop you.
Yeah.
And then they fuck you from the side. So that's what I was expecting the whole time.
Like that's usually what happens. They place down IEDs that make you stop, and then as you stop, they take you out with RPGs.
Yeah.
Well, that's exactly what we do when we ambush.
Yeah, that's standard. That's what the insurgents are doing in Afghanistan. They set IEDs at the front. You've got to clear it, and while your ATO is clearing at the front, the bastards hit you from the side.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean,
keep
do you
moving.
remember that mission, Guns? I think Tim, you played too. The one that I did with the you guys were doing convoy along the road, and then you got clapped.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember that? So
Mm-hmm.
that was set up exactly the way that like that, and that's what happens when you stop. That's the one when Red came in and who the fuck stopped in the middle of the convoy?
Yeah, they're fucking, Master Sergeant Airborne knows his fucking shit.
Yeah. So I just
I think I was on that because I remember him going ape shit.
Yeah.
He did. He was fucking mad because
Yeah, it blew us to shit.
We were sat at the back, and it's like that's why I pulled up. I noticed that you took the Humvee up next to a building. And I was like, I'm getting behind that building as well. Then fuck it.
Yeah. I didn't. I just had visions of RPGs tearing through me and Dim's torsos, and it's stopping and doing Dim Light's torso, and I'm looking over to him. He's looking over at me and go and then we blow up. So
yeah,
that was not a. Yeah, that wasn't comfortable. I was very much swiveling my head. I was talking to Dim, but my head was going constantly left, right, left, right.
Yeah, I think Guns and I were doing the same at the back. We were just like outside the wagon and looking around the whole time.
Yeah, the entire time.
It's,
and
I mean,
Rich, you did an excellent job. Every time we stopped, you didn't just sit there on the road. You pulled off behind something and got us into cover. That was excellent.
Yeah. Again, it's standard. You herringbone off the road and get out of the fucking gun line.
Mm-hmm. And then at one point, I asked him, we didn't know what was going on, and it looked like there was, something was happening up front. And I was like telling Dim, like, dude, we need to like flank, get up over top, and see what's going on, so we can and maybe lend a hand with the LMGs. And because everyone was on the road, no one was taking lateral security and moving out to get a better angle, and
no,
we were just getting hit directly from the front. It's like a perpendicular, and that's going to destroy the front element, and not no one's flanking to relieve the pressure on them. So let them pin them in place, and then we'll go around them and shoot them in the ass.
Well, knowing what Nez does, I mean, me and Pritch had our eyes on that rear end the entire time.
Yeah. Well, so again, I'm going on my soapbox. He should not be remote controlling anyone. He should not be remote controlling the suicide bomber, throwing grenades and then getting in and blowing himself up. That's not, when you get used to playing the AI and you know how the AI maneuvers and AI moves, and you've got someone who's remote controlling, in a way, your brain is not kind of looking for the same kind of motion and movement. And we should still be looking at everything, don't get me wrong, but Zeus's job isn't to fuck us. Zeus's job is to curate the movie for us. And I don't like it when he does that at all.
But that's Nez. He does it all the time, and it's gotten to the point now where I'm used to it. So like when I'm looking at somebody, coming in at us, I'm always thinking that's Nez.
Yeah. So I was looking at those guys we were shooting out to the east. It's like, that one's moving. That single shot that came in across the top of my head that I called out, Lort. I'm pretty sure that was Nez just taking a pot shot at us.
Yeah.
I do not doubt it. But again, Zeus should be above all, right? Zeus should be running the mission as the mission, and happens to be the mission creator or whatever, and shouldn't care who wins, and other than the fact that the players win, in respect that they don't make it too hard or too stupid that they can't win.
Yeah. I think. Sorry, Lord. I think that part of what he was doing tonight, I think it was because they, Hydra and whoever else it was, left that gap, and he was trying to exploit it. Perhaps I wouldn't have, if I was him, I wouldn't have lobbed a grenade in there. I'd have just like gone in and opened fire. But
yeah, you put the guys on. So in what do you call it? You put them on rush. And just make them rush. You rush them through. So you put the AI on rush, and then they'll rush. They don't care. You shoot at them, whatever, and they'll run right into it in an area.
Yeah.
So you can make the AI do what you want. It's the only time the AI gets stupid and you get to give a remote control is when you're in the vehicle and they start like banging their head against a building or a fence or something. You have to get them to go around it. Otherwise, the AI does a pretty good job of sneaking. You put them on sneak, they'll infiltrate.
Yeah.
So that's the great thing about Lambs is that it's got a great module for AI to move them through things, or sneak, or hunt, or rush. Those are good modules. They really do a good job.
Yeah. Oh, and I wanted to tell you, Nades has really picked up.
Yeah, he told me he was going to try harder, and that he was pissed off because he felt Grinkle wasn't paying attention to him and wasn't listening to what he had to say and stuff. So he started to fuck around.
Yeah.
So he had it out with Grinkle, and now they seem to. He's back into the okay. Well, I'll do what you told. I'm told.
Well, the last time I saw him, it was like, who is this person? Because he was asking questions, he was talking, he was on the radio, and I'm like, what
He's
the
engaged.
fuck? Who are you, and what the fuck did you do at Mayo?
Yeah, he's more engaged. But like, you know, when Dim and I play in things, like when on other places, it's a lot different, and so it was really fun to come back. Like Fridays for me is really fun to come back and play here too.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm glad that, you know, I just like to play, so I don't mind, you know, just gunning the shit out of stuff behind you, guns. And
Yeah.
if I start to seem like I'm moving towards taking control, kick me in the ass and tell me to shut up. Because I will.
No, because it's when you do that, it's usually because something that I haven't done. You know, that's good for me to learn.
Right.
Yeah, I try not to switch to work mode. But
right. You know what to do.
Yeah, well, sort of. Let's not get too carried away in a lot. Look at the pictures. I spend all the time with my feet up on the desk. No, this is, like you say, this is just my chance to blow off some steam during the week. You know,
Yeah.
as you know, Guns knows what my job is like because I'm always whinging about it.
Yeah.
So it's just a case of, right, I'm going to go and shoot the fuck out of something because my corporal's pissed me off in work.
Yeah, and Lord, don't ever feel like you're stepping on my toes, man. If you see me fucking up, or you see you know you should do something better, do it.
Yeah, you're not fucking up, dude. It's not
No,
that at
but you
all.
know what I'm saying.
Yeah. I just, you know, when I see stuff, I say stuff. So
Good, and that's what I need.
and it's not necessarily right. It's just something I see. But like, for example, like we would keep getting approached from that direction, and you know, like all three of us or four of us would form a gun line and like push that direction, kill everything, then come back again. And it's like, well, you know, maybe we should put someone over there.
Yeah, we did that like 3 times before we decided
That was
to come
fun.
to
It was
that
like
area.
total Rambo shit, like just you know, round after round.
But you see, like, there was a guy at one point. We were all not stood around. Guns is doing medical on Dim, and I can see the guy in front of me is pissing about with a magazine. I was like, hang on, that fucker's still alive. Just popped him. It was, and I think Dim saw it as well, or somebody saw it, and the both of us were popping him when he was on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then at one point I see Pritchko taking off down the hill, so I go following after him, and there's like 3 or 4 guys down there. We just wasted them all. Okay, let's go back.
Yeah, sorry, I did a red.
No, that was fine. We took that whole group out there.
You were using your lead broom.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, it was good. I really enjoyed it. It was tons of fun.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
That was a good one.
And you know, like you guys, we did awesome tonight. Like, you know, we spotted targets far enough out that we could take them, unless it was that one ridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. I watched
trees.
the guy walk up. He was maybe 15 feet in front of me, loading his weapon, and then he goes to turn it on me. I just was able to drop him before he got it on us. But he walked right up to the wall that we had put up.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, so it was. Yeah, again, you guys did awesome. Like I Hades. No matter how many people went tonight, we did our job like big time.
Yep.
So I was really happy just to hang out with you guys, and we had good banter. You know, I could hear Pritch, you know, magazine, and we were communicating. We were doing everything we needed to do. I think today was just like exceptionally good for that, like good communication.
It was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it was. We had another mission. What was it, Pritch? About a week ago, we with the embassy. We had to evacuate the embassy, and it was me, Pritch, and Red, and that was Hades.
Yeah. at the back.
And we had the entire western and southwestern area to cover, just the three of us, while everybody else had the rest of the perimeter.
That was an insane one. They just kept coming as well.
Yeah. And
So they were-
just the three of us, we beat the crap out of that. Then nobody came through our end. Nobody.
Nope.
We did our job.
Yep, we did tonight.
Fucking A. When you absolutely positively have to kill every motherfucker in the area, just call for Hades.
That's it.
Well, yeah, I mean, so
Do you have any idea how many vehicle IEDs Hydra stopped?
Oh, I can imagine.
Well, Dim and I were on that side. We were watching a lot of explosions, a lot of vehicles. So
I never saw a
lot of
single vehicle.
Nissans. Yeah, there were a lot of Hiluxes strewn over that direction.
Yeah, I
Christ,
saw
I-
the dead ones.
Yeah, we probably had at least 6 in total.
Our patrol vehicle in work is a fucking Hilux, and it's black. So every time I go to work, I get flashed. But I'm like, fuck! It's a tactical. Oh no, it's just the lads coming back from the gate. I was parked outside the office the other day, and I kept looking at it, going, "Why does that truck look familiar?" The only thing missing is there's no 50 on the top.
Or the IED when you get close. Super
You wanna
apparently had that twice.
You want to see how my boys drive, sir, Twan? Fucking hell. They don't need an IED.
That's right.
Parked it in the office.
They
with
are
me.
the IED.
Yeah, yeah, we're a bit of a cowboy operation in a well, not a the work. My sections. I can't get my fucking words out tonight. I got 2 sections of 7 blokes each, and they are it's exactly like being with Hades.
Hey,
cab
Rich,
driving.
where in the hell did you get that Hades coffee cup?
I took a screenshot of the badge and then took it to Tesco, which is, I would say, it's like, what's your version of it? Walmart.
It's a supermarket, yeah.
Yeah. Took it to Walmart, and there's a separate sort of shop that is set up in Tesco, and they print photographs, they make big prints out of stuff, and they do mugs. So I just took it in and said, "Can you make a mug out of this?" He was like,
Nice,
"Yes."
man.
I
Yeah,
will
I
see if
saw
I can
that.
get
That
one
was-
for you.
I want one of those.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
I will
For
see
sure.
if I can get one for you, mate.
But
I'll
yeah,
even
I
check
think-
down here, see if they do it here.
Dim were just saying to me, and I agree. Like a lot of times, even though it's a NES mission, and sometimes I don't like NES missions, but there's a nice quality to TFA sometimes with the people and the way that they just things happen. That it seems like kind of open and not very like big when they're when
it
it's not
feels
necessarily big.
like you're playing with like 60 people. Like it's such a massive scale in feeling. Like what's just stuff going on all over the place. It's amazing.
Yeah,
It's
we
a
tend-
lot of fun.
Yeah, we tend to play a lot of like small unit stuff, and it's very like run very tight, and the communications are really tight as well. And where like here things are just big. Sometimes that's not necessarily good when you've only got 5 people playing, but I mean we just tend to, I think, Dim, we tend to have much tighter kind of ways we do things and where we're allowed to do and not allowed to do and shit.
Yeah, I've watched your
I don't
guys'
know.
videos, but I swear to God, I do not see much difference between you guys and Hades, to be quite honest.
Like I said, the whole, not just Hades, but the whole of TFA. It's just, I don't know if it's because there are quite a few of us who are either serving military or ex-serving military, but the whole of TFA is just like a British Army platoon, because you've got all these different characters and all these different ideas and all. It's like, well, what do we do that? Well, why do we do that? Well, why do we do that? It's like, shut the fuck up, dickhead. It's very much like I say, I love coming here because it's like being in work, but without the politics.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is, Dim. Is that like they, you know, I mean, you've been with TFA for forever, but like, you know, the difference is maybe is that TFA has a lot of that, you know, I don't know, bureaucracy that when we play, we jump in, we join a squad, we get a kit, and we go. Where you know, TFA is not like that per se, which it probably could be a little more like that. Would be good for it, but
Yeah, it's one of those 6 of one, half dozen of the other, isn't it?
yeah, I tend to want to restrict what, like, you're given a loadout, and that's because you're a British Special Forces guy. This is your kit. That's what you get,
Yeah.
and then you get ammo boxes and things to fill them up with. But you don't spend time at the arsenal. You don't like, and maybe this one, maybe
Yeah.
that one. You know, if you're in country and you're actually playing Afghan, you know, SAS. I mean, they do get to choose their shit rather than like normal military, but regular, you know, not tier 1, tier 2. But you know, it's just you spend less time dicking and more time playing.
It was like tonight, where it was good that I know why it was done tonight, but the fact that it was like, okay, Union flag on the right, stars and bars on the left, go and get your kit. And when you went into the British Arsenal, it was limited to all the L series weapons. So it's only British Army weapons, only British Army kit. And that's, you know, like if I go into, God forbid that if Christ, if I go into get into contact, something fucking gone really badly wrong. But you know, standard infantry loadout for the British Army is 12 magazines of 5.56 and whatever you can carry in your day sack.
Right.
And an L85.
And so that's some of the things that I think bothered me in the past was like there would be guys that had AT, they were medical, they carried an LMG, and like it's like really, and you know, like traveling light. I think so. I'm pretty sure that stamina's turned off because I mean I was trucking around with
it's turned off.
No, I had
shitload of bullets.
I had 30 mags of 5.56. Now, the most I've ever carried in real life was when I was in Bosnia back in the day. I only carried 6 magazines of 5.56, and that's fucking heavy enough.
Yeah, I only had 8 mags on me the whole night.
That sort of stuff, like, it's cool, right? Like I carried 6 mags, and it was heavy, and I didn't like it, and that's realistic, right? So I like that part of it. I mean, yeah, I don't know what Dim. I guess I was carrying 3 in my plate carrier and 3 or 4 in my backpack.
4 in your backpack, yeah.
Like of 200 rounds each. Yeah, I don't think I'd walk at all.
No, a 200 round. When you're carrying, you got a plate carrier, and when you've got ballistic plates in it, they're heavy as fuck. You've got a day sack, which you'd be carrying link for your LMG.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're carrying boxed link for that. You're carrying link probably for the section GPMG. You might be carrying a couple of mortar rounds for the 51. You ain't gonna move.
That's a heavy pack.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, but you know, for that to work out, and one of us, either Dim or I, were LMG, and the other guy, the assistant gunner, is carrying all the ammo. Which, to be fair,
yeah,
and actually distributing it across the squad. But you know, that would take, you know, thorough sort of planning and shit.
It's something that you need to go in with that mindset and plan ahead.
Sure.
Yeah,
agreed.
Like if you're not used to it, it can be actually really confusing and kind of, I don't know,
restrictive as well.
It feels restrictive, but honestly, I don't. Okay, fair enough. It's restrictive in a certain way, but I don't feel that restriction at all.
Mm-hmm.
That's because I've used that method of playing for like 4 years. So
I prefer it personally. I think that it adds to the immersion.
Well, I had preferred the Arsenals because I was new to the game and I got to play with all the stuff, you know. But that's worn off. I mean, Lord, you remember I used to be AT.
Mm.
And I mean, the reason I quit AT was because everybody in their system was carrying it.
Right?
Everybody had
happening
AT.
a lot, though.
So I said, well, what the hell's the sense of being an AT specialist? Everybody is. So I switched over to medic.
especially when you turn off.
Multiplier.
Especially when you turn off stamina, because it's like, well, I can just go around and do whatever I want, and so that's the thing too, is it reduces the importance of roles, and everyone becomes, you know, the jack of all trades, master of everything. So, and it's not a lot of fun. I mean,
Yeah, well, we had a
That's the issue that we currently have in PXG though. Whenever we drop off like LAT resupply, that everyone just grabs a fucking
everyone grabs
cube.
them, and it's like, that's not the whole point of that, was not to do that. So, yeah.
I mean, the reason I grabbed some AT is because I was looking around at my squad and going, well, no one's carrying it. Well, not many. And if you want to take for specific AT, it's reloadable launchers, because you might be able to carry a single fire as a non-AT person, but you're not going to have the space to carry reloads.
No, you're not going to have
Yeah.
space to carry any extra ammo, but yeah, you can carry pretty much anything you want. I mean, even as a medic, when I came in as a medic, if I wanted to, I could carry a friggin' a Metis or a, you know.
According to Nez, that in the past would get limited, but recently just
Yeah,
not a thing.
we talked about that, and it's like I told Nez, why shouldn't it be just like any other, you know, spec, where if you don't come in as a medic, you don't get medic spec. If you don't come in as AT, you don't get the AT spec.
Yeah.
It's simple as that.
I don't have a problem with guys carrying an AT4, because that's kind of, you know, something you could possibly do. But anything heavier than an AT4, you're definitely an AT
Yeah,
specialist.
right, like an RPG or a one shot. Yeah.
Yeah, 72. You know, again, it's when the boys are going out and patrolling Afghan and wherever they are, hot and dusty at the moment. Every man will carry either an AT4 or an M72. You know, not everybody's carrying a javelin, because there's a lot of kit that goes with it.
Yeah, but here everybody's carrying a javelin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's maybe what we could change at. Just have a low tier for the non-AT.
But that again, that's if you look at a standard. Again, my work head is on again. Sorry, boys, but a British Army unit, you've got rifle companies, and then you got who are riflemen, and you've got a support weapons company, which is
not rifles.
Yeah, fire support groups. So you've got like mortars. There's a mortar section. There'll be an FSG, which is they're all mounted in jackals. You'll have a guns platoon, which is just not a lot of guns blazing. a platoon of guns.
That would be
I like
awesome.
it. Yeah. No, you know, they're all either GPMG, GPMG sustained fire, or they're 50s. So you wouldn't have like every man in Hades is an AT specialist. You'd have, say, well, you might if we were the support weapons company, but that's all you do. Then you're not involved in the fighting. You are sitting in a jackal or in a husky, and you're the fire support group.
Right, but that's people that are designated to carry those weapons.
Absolutely, yeah. And you know, they're crew served weapons as well. So you know, javelin is a 2-man team.
Yeah.
A Metis would probably be a 2-man team. Mortars, that's a 2-man job, or a 3-man job, really.
Yeah, 3-man at least.
Yeah, if it's an 81, you know, if it's a 51 or a 60, then it's usually just one bloke. But in fact, no, it'd be 2 guys, because you got a guy carrying a mortar and your number 2's carrying all your bits and pieces. As Lort said, you've got a number 1 who's the gunner, and a number 2 who's got the tripod, the ammo, the spare barrels. But again, that's, you know, we're getting way above TFA level operations there. You'd need like 3 company-sized elements.
Yeah, we're getting closer to Milsim there.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean you can't have some elements of that, though.
No.
Like having tactical, you know, like units that do specific tasks, like mortar squad or, you know, mortar element, or like, for example, when we do, I would love it if, of course, we'd have to have enough people in Hades to show up all the time, but you know, do it properly. Like you squad leader, you've got grenadier on the left, you've got your LMG on the right, you've got rifleman, and you've got your medic in the middle behind, like.
Yeah.
Doing it like a proper squad, right? That you have those elements. You have the grenade, grenade launcher. You have the LMG. You have the guy out in front. And arrange us in the proper way, and then carrying it at the hotel is having both squads in the platoon operating together and having those LMGs shift left to right depending on direction of fire, set them up, pin, and then envelop from the side, and move that way.
Set up a base of fire, move on a base of fire.
Yeah.
Hey, Nez.
Hey, Nez.
Hello.
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 Oh.
Sorry, just typing in something.
Wow, that's like the longest it's. We've
Hey,
all
Nez,
been.
we were just discussing the weapons rolls. Are you ever going to implement that thing where you got to come in as an AT spec in order to carry AT? And I'm not talking about the RPGs and the single shots. I'm talking about the bigger stuff.
Heavy stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, if I end up doing something like that, it'd be pretty much not having an arsenal. Because with an arsenal, anyone could take it, and if you're a short man on team and people jump in, instead of asking them to jump out of the slot unless they need to go into medical, but yet again, Zeus can change the perms to those people that for squads. Like, why didn't you, if you know you're going to be shorthand, why didn't you take a certain spot? But it's like you all didn't know where they weren't coming or something. But it is possible. But then that's the other thing when you run into. That would mean someone has to jump out and jump into that slot just to carry that heavy AT something. So
Just a heavy AT. Light AT is still available to everyone.
yeah, and that's why I try to do it. But then it's like within the arsenal, anyone can take it, and you have a squad leader could take an extra a launcher, so you can have a couple extra launchers. But then one person can be the one carrying all the ammo. But it becomes a balancing act, and if you really want to set certain roles as if you're an MG, that's all you're doing. You just basically just limit the arsenal, and then you have to sit there and build out the ammo crates for it.
Yeah.
And I hate that, and I'd rather build the arsenals because it's more fun.
Yeah, I mean, isn't it that possible? Like, I have no idea how this works, but can't you have specific roles get specific things inside the arsenal?
There
It's
is
hard
some
to do
scripting
that
to
way.
it. There's a lot of scripting to it, and it can cause some issues.
To do that, really, the best way to do that is that when you load into a slot, it has a predetermined loadout, and then in the arsenals, whatever you have ammo, you have like ancillary stuff, but the primary and the secondary and the et cetera, that's set with the tune that you slot in as. And sometimes you don't get enough people, but I mean, you have to adjust. So if you don't have a medic and everybody slot into something else, you need a medic. Someone be big enough to jump out and jump into a medic.
Yeah.
It's for the squad, not necessarily, and then take turns. I mean, if no one wants to be a medic, which I don't think will happen in Hades.
I think 75% or 100% was medic.
Yeah. So just saying that, if take turns, if you don't want to, like, suck it up and take it one time, right? Yeah. And think of of everybody in your team. So, I personally prefer it that way. But whatever.
Well, see, that's what I would always do with Red. I was always asking beforehand, what do you want me coming in as? And it was either EOD or AT or medic.
And this is also why, like, Artemis does it, and Paul has it, but they never do it. Artemis has a roll sheet for each mission, and they put it up prior to the mission, either mission day or prior, so someone remembers to do it, and it will give them the option of what roles they would like to take, and you just fill it in if you know you're going to be there, which one you want to take. This way, those who are filling it will know, all right, this person's taking this. Okay, I need it, especially if you already know you need heavily on medic and EOD or heavy on AT. You know those are priority stuff that you need to fill, and you'll see who's filling what. Then you know if you need to take that slot or not, if someone's already there or they're showing up late.
That's a good idea.
Well, also, I think that, like, slot wise, if you show up late, then you got to kind of take up the dregs of what's left, right? So, and if if you show up late and the medic slot's not taken, then fucking jump in the medic slot. Don't be selfish. Like, you know, it's going to happen that you're going to play medic one time you don't want to. That's fine. Like, suck it up. There's actually good gameplay as a medic, or it's good gameplay as AT, or it's good whatever, right? Like, just suck it up and play it.
Suck it up, buttercups. Yep, you're pretty much gonna have to.
Mhm.
Like
Mhm.
rotate it. You say, hey, this
Yeah,
week
sure.
you take medic for this two. If you know they're gonna be there both days, you take medic for this week. I'll take it next week. You can rotate it, and that's the thing about I can say with Apollo, they do rotate when someone says, okay, I want to change it up, do something different. They do that, but some people are just comfortable in one role, but they do rotate and they do take other slots if they need to at last minute. No one complains
Well,
about it. So
you'll never learn to be another role if you don't play it, right? And
Yeah.
and none of the roles, except maybe pilot, is so difficult that you just can't fucking figure it out, and people won't be yelling at you that you don't, you know. Come on.
Yeah, which is why I do not do pilot.
Yeah.
I'm
Same
a
here.
certified pilot.
we do want to chop her off the ground and don't pull it a lot now where he forgets his free look is on and it just flies us right into a side of a destroyer.
I had my my joystick plugged in, and it.
I remember that
yeah.
one, but yeah.
Well, my
you know,
head's
outs-
moving, not my stick. Ah!
yeah. See, outside of that, you know, even if a regular day, there's plenty of people that are certified to train. If you're not comfortable in that role, post it up in company chat and say, hey, I want to learn on this, and there'd be people that would jump on to get with you to go over that stuff to help you get comfortable at any time.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you have to do it at training. You could do it anytime, and we have a lot of people that are qualified to do certified people. It's just you need to post it up. Say, hey, I want to learn medic to help my team out. Boom, someone will be on there to help you.
Yeah,
So I
well,
get-
that one thing I got to say about Hades is we really don't have a problem with people not, being selfish. Everybody is pretty good about, taking whatever role is needed for that, that mission. So that I will have to say about Hades. Sledge will take whatever I tell them to. Pritch, same thing. All of the guys, they're real good about
I'll carry
that.
water bottles. I don't care. I'll be the water boy. I don't mind.
But Pritch, me and you have to get together, and I need to teach you medic, and I need to teach you
Yeah.
AT.
Yeah, I'm getting better with the AT.
Yes, you are.
I actually killed something last week.
I know.
Nice.
Mate.
Yeah.
Right. I had a lot of fun tonight with you. I'll see you next time.
Yeah.
All right,
Cheers.
David. It was good to have you here, bro.
Yeah, I'm going to jump as well, boys. Yeah, it was a good one
me too.
tonight. Thanks.
All right, Pritch. Have a good one, brother.
Yeah, I'll see you on Sunday, boys.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
Cheers now.
Not to jump on you, Nis. Bye.
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 Bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye.